your face becomes. Texans you till your face becomes. Texans on 3 is the best place to get your Houston Texans news. The other podcast will leave you confused. We got Frank, Nitty, and Patton, and Champagne Chef too.
Okay, we got you tweeted it out? Okay, we got 14 people in the building. Hey, is y'all hearing the double voice? Cause hey, hold on real quick, y'all. I think I know what's going on. Do anyone of y'all got that on there? Nah, I know what it is. Bear with us. Hey, y'all. All right, boom. All right, here we go. Yo, here we go, y'all. Now we signing right. Hey, we like to welcome y'all to another episode, special episode of the Texans on 3 podcast featuring your host, Frank Nitty. And y'all already know we got Patton in the building, and we're going to do these intros a little bit different because right here to my immediate left, I don't know if that's the left that y'all looking at, if the screen is reversed, but either way, sitting right next to me, man, we got a very special guest, Dr. Barrett. All of y'all know him, you know what I'm saying, from the Twitter spaces and all of that stuff, man. We want to give you a very, very, very nice welcome. As a matter of fact, let me give you an applause on here as we welcome you on the show. Then we're going to introduce our next guest. Almost hit the sad trombone. Oh, what is y'all doing, man? There you go, man. I want to give my boy a proper welcome to the show. And as y'all can see, we got my boy right here, Killer C, man. All of us, you know what I'm saying? This kind of like a Forest Brook reunion right now because I actually went to Forest Brook myself. You know, I hear y'all say that a couple of times on the spaces, and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my boy went to Smiley, man. With the airplane, with the fake airplane out there.
I don't know what year that was. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, my bad, man. I thought I could have swore I heard you say that you went to Forest Brook on the spaces. I'm tripping, man. My bad. I hear you down there. But man, but other than that, I want to give my boy applause too, man. And welcome y'all properly to the show, man. This is a Victory Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? The Texans pulled that game out against Miami. It was I don't know what to call that one, but it was a nice defensive clinic. I will say that, man. Stingley really showed out. That's the MVP of the game for me. It was a stressful game as always, but you know, them boys pulled away that CJ fumble. We'll get to that. But other than that, though, man, it was a great game. Let's get with the guests, man. What y'all boys thought about that game?
Who want to go first? Cal, you go first. You don't like speaking, so you pop your cherry, man.
No, man. I don't know about all that, man. But yeah, watching the game, man, I went back and watched it again a little bit. My wife asked me, like, why you watching it again? Because you're going on a podcast. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I watched it again, man, and I can be one of the ones to say that, you know, I'm not real impressed with Slowick.
Nobody is.
I'm just not impressed with him. But one thing I can say is the Miko's defense, you can see progression, you know, every week. And that's one of the things that I'm really impressed by, you know, the progression of the defense. And it really doesn't matter if, you know, who we plug in, you know, on the linebacking core. You know, Harris came back and he was probably one of the best linebackers that was on the field. Toto is doing his thing. So, you know, I like the way that D'Amico's calling his defense. And, you know, I think one thing that Barrett did say on the spaces is the defense is going to be the reason why we win the Super Bowl this year.
I agree. I totally 100% agree.
I didn't say we're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I'm putting it out there in the universe.
I'm not counting the chickens before they hatch, man. So,
yeah, well,
definitely
the chickens, the eggs, and everything have hatched.
We definitely a defensive team now.
We're a defensive team, man.
We Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Like,
I don't know. We're not Pittsburgh. I got another team I want to compare us to, man. I'm not ready to release that yet, though, man. I don't want to get too lost in the sauce, but like Cal said, man, it was a good game, man. But of course, the offense was underwhelming, but it was a good game. The defense, you know, for as hot as the Miami Dolphins were, with some of the struggles we've been having with explosive plays, you know, with the two rookies in the defensive backfield, man, they contained those guys. We didn't really give up. I think Tyreek had a 21-yard pass play on like 3rd and 14. That was disheartening. But other than that, I don't really recall any deep shots. You know, they swung the ball out into the backfield a lot. I'm sorry. They swung the ball out into the flats, you know, to the back a lot. And all the defensive backs came up and made some good tackles, man. Whether it was the Stingley, Lassiter, Eric Murray, Jimmy Ward, and even Henry Toto and Christian Harris at times, man, they were getting their hands on a elusive back in Devon A-Chain and were able to bring them down without too much damage being done to us.
I like that. Hey, man, going back to the chickens and the eggs, man, if you got 6 eggs, that mean they hatch, you got a 6-piece chicken. That's all I'm saying.
You got 6 eggs. Sometimes a person like me will come along and ball a couple.
Hey, you gotta break it down to him. He went to Smiley, so he's counting on all his fingers right now.
I'm learning.
Eggs hatch. Eggs are laid. They're laid. These boys ain't from the country. They ain't got the country, so eggs are laid.
Hey, shout out everybody in the bull ring too, man. I'm seeing all of the. I'm gonna try to pull up as many comments as I can, but I definitely can see y'all name and give y'all a shout out. Mr. Invisible, we got Alan in the building. We got Sideline Sarah. We got Evelyn Fisher. We got 713 Houston Sports, and we got Raymond Atwater. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're kin to Steve Atwater, but.
Shout out to the group chat. I see y'all in here, man. Shout out to the group chat for pulling up.
Hey, we definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Showing love to Texans on 3, you know. You know how we do. We support everybody, man.
I want to get straight to it. I got a real question.
What's the question,
maybe
man?
Controversial, maybe not.
What
if Sting don't catch those 2 picks Sunday, does he has a good game? Do y'all feel like he's elite? Do y'all feel like if he don't catch those picks?
Yeah, because he shut down Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most explosive weapons in the NFL. It was a bad matchup for Stingley with him being a smaller guy, a quick guy, and a fast guy. It was a bad matchup for Stingley. Stingley is about 6'1", 215, 210. You know, he's a big corner, man. So for him to get out there and run with this guy all day long without even giving up any cheap routes, you know, just allowing for the Dolphins to get the ball in Tyreek's hands, you know, he had an excellent game. And just 2 interceptions, they put him over the top.
And he dropped a couple of them. I mean, I think he dropped one.
He dropped one.
Yeah, so he could have had 3. I think his game and what he did out there just earned him a lot of money because when you shut down Tyreek Hill, you get paid. Just ask Snead over there. You know, he lost over there in Tennessee right now, but bro got what, like 80 million?
I can't remember.
He got paid though, just from really shutting down Tyreek how he did. I don't know. Tyreek was injured and he took advantage of him, but that was full health. That was a healthy Tyreek right there.
He was healthy.
And Sting made it look easy. I'm talking about he just made it look so easy, bro. And all over the league, I mean, all over the media, everybody's finally recognizing what Sting is. And I think the debate now of did we lose when we drafted Sting and didn't take Sauce Gardner, that's over with. Excuse me, y'all. I think that's over with. You think that? I mean, somebody can, if you can still debate that, I don't know.
Let me hit on something that Patton said. When we look at what Sting did, and we consider him as an elite corner, which I agree. Look on the other side of the ball. Now, my boy got 2 touchdowns. touchdowns, but look at his total yards.
Mhm.
This was probably Nico's lowest production
Ever.
game as far as yards.
Ever.
Exactly.
Ever.
But he got 2 touchdowns. So when
Right.
you look at it, like, what's the trade-off?
I mean,
We
it's
don't-
situational football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When we needed him, he made
Right.
a play. He
Exactly.
made plays when we needed
Yeah.
him. So
It was
sometimes
ugly,
you
but
got to throw the
okay.
stat, and that's what the year is going to come down to it this year. Probably at about week 9 or 10, I let my expectations go having this beautiful offense of having,
Hey, hold on, let me interrupt you just real quick. My bad. But 713 Houston Sports says he say audio working. Like if y'all can't hear us, can somebody let us know? Because if not, Ruben might have to turn this you know what I'm saying, might have to turn this audio up over there.
I don't think,
Put down the weed. No, my bad.
Nah, hey. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
because
say
I
it,
think
but-
everybody would be, especially Allen. Allen would have, look, because everybody heard eggs. I got eggs up there. So, yeah, Ruben, man,
Allen would have
unmute your stuff, man.
Shout out to Ruben, though.
Hey, but now Ruben, my dog, man. I'm talking about Ruben. Is
Hey, let me just say.
I can't wait to party with Ruben. Saturday is going down.
Just let me know.
Hey, y'all wrong, bro. Hey, y'all wrong. Hey, y'all must know something I don't know.
I'm going to the bathroom break, huh?
Hey, y'all just let me know if y'all can hear me.
Jesus.
No, they can hear you, bro. I know they can. You on anointment over there, man. I know they can hear you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on to the Wi-Fi so I can pull up some stats, man. So,
But other than that, though, y'all, like I said, Sauce Gardner only got 2 picks in his whole career.
right.
Stingley had 2 in that game. I think that argument is, like I said, it's over with. It's done. Like Barrett say, and like a lot of people been saying this, we have to embrace that. Like, we're a defensive team. That kind of goes with the whole villain thing that people been kind of wrestling. Like, yo, do we go with this? Do we not go with that? I got something controversial I can say, but it's a good thing. It's actually a good thing. But watching that game, it took me probably to the 3rd quarter to realize like that Al Shair wasn't out there. Like, honestly, like, meaning not saying not downgrade, because he's gonna be the defense gonna be even better when he come back, but it wasn't a drop off. And seeing Christian out there, even though he didn't make all the plays he wanted to play, it's like I didn't miss the defense like that we probably thought was.
You didn't miss him.
We didn't miss him not being out there. Yeah, it wasn't like, oh man, the defense playing it, and it would have been better if Shair was out there. You get what I'm saying? And then somebody, I think, who was that? I think that was you, Patton, that said that one thing that D'Amico gonna have together is the linebackers. If anything, it's gonna be the linebackers.
I was just reading the comments, man, and they said they couldn't really hear me. So I hope y'all can hear me now. Also, man, we got Coach Nation in the house.
Okay, you are right number 2.
We got Coach Nation in the house. So shout out to Ray Love, man. Ray Love, tell the coach to pull up.
Oh my God.
Tell the coach to get in the comments, man.
Bro, that shit was hilarious.
I need to, Ray, I need to see some action.
Oh yeah, man. We are AFC South champions.
I need to see some action.
So we definitely want to celebrate that one time, man, for your mind.
Texans.
How many I mean, seeing that meme out there with Bill O'Brien talking about Ace.
Don't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, like don't that feel like eerily like he kind of talking to us today as fans, like the ones who kind of like, oh, the offense ain't this and that, and it ain't this. You know, we all saying our little old piece of everything. But I kind of I was like, damn, Bill sound like he talking to me right now. Like, because we do have to realize that them boys are in the playoffs no matter what. But I do think that us as Houston fans, we just tired of winning that first game.
Nah, Tab say Cal audio not good. Say something, Cal.
Hey, what's up? My audio? Check 1
For
2
the
1
audience
2.
out there, man, can y'all hear Cal?
Check 1 2 1 2.
Everybody hot. Just watch this. Watch how everybody talk. Watch them green
Check
lines
1
up there.
2 1 2.
Yo,
Yeah, we should be good. We good.
Yeah, everybody hot.
Be good?
Hot shit. No. But yeah, man, another question I want to ask y'all. How do y'all feel about the team headed into these next 2 games? Do y'all feel like they're important?
everything important.
Or do y'all see that they might be some games that y'all not really worried about because now we going into the playoffs?
Every game important to me, man. Me and Cal had this argument on the spaces, man, because I didn't want Patrick Mahomes to sit the game out.
I didn't either.
I want him at full strength, man. I didn't want him to have no excuses for what's about to happen Saturday. And you asking how we feel about the next two games, I think that ought to tell you how I feel. I'm very confident going into KC.
So you feel like they need to be tested? These the test games. Like,
I don't necessarily think it's a test, but it's just something we need to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we already done been tested this year.
Every damn game.
We beat a good Bills team. I think we the last team to give them an L.
Yeah. Contain Allen.
We showed up against Detroit when we was a little underhanded.
6 turnovers.
The job, but
dude, that was crazy.
Against KC, and I don't want to get ahead of myself going looking towards Baltimore, but it's about finishing the job. And
Appreciate that, CK.
I know that's what they're gonna emphasize in practice this week is finishing the job. We can play with anybody. We play with the best teams in the NFL. We beat some of them. We lost to some of them. We didn't beat ourselves in none of the. I mean, we didn't get beat in any of those games. We beat ourselves.
Beat us every time.
So going into KC, it's about limited mistakes and taking advantage of opportunities. And earlier we was talking about situational football. It's going to come down to that. KC offense struggling just like ours.
That situational football, they played great. To me, they played good situation football Sunday against the Dolphins. Like all phases were working together, especially with that fake punt and them actually going in to score, the defense taking the ball away and they actually scoring off the you know what I'm saying, when the offense got the ball. That's complementary football. And whenever they playing like that, they unstoppable. It's like, I think all of us as fans, like, man, like, because I remember watching the game Sunday, watching them on that drive where CJ fumbled. And I was saying on the show,
CJ fumbled. CJ didn't fumble.
Not where the ball bust him in his chest.
Patterson false started the snap. He snapped it. He snapped it ahead of time, man. I ain't putting that blame on CJ.
Yeah, something happened. I think
he wasn't even looking at him.
Some kind of way, I think a sign was accidentally given that probably told Patterson to snap it early.
Look, check this out, Nitty. Patterson can't even identify stunts. Mm-hmm. You think this motherfucker can't mess up?
Nobody can. Hold on. Nobody can.
Like, I ain't giving that on CJ, man.
But when that turnover happened, right? I felt like, and I said it as we was watching the game. I said, now look, this is one of them drives where it looked like they moving the ball down the field. It's looking good.
It's looking good.
No flags being thrown, no nothing. I'm like, now it would be a Texan thing for something to happen. And just as I'm saying it happened, it's like I tell people all the time, like, we have to have discipline. This team has to get more discipline. But if we thinking that they just gonna get more discipline out of thin air,
sound like it was Nitty fault.
Yeah, it probably was. Look, I was hoping nobody wouldn't catch on to that. I was like, man, let me try to hear if it get past it. But yeah, I do have a tendency to, like, I'm very superstitious when it comes to the Texans. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, whenever I get up and go to the restroom, if the game is on, something bad always happen, bro. It's like look, and I be trying to tell people on the show, like, I'm gonna try to sit down this game so nothing bad happens. Because every time I get up, bro,
imagine you can't use the restroom before the game, halftime, and after the game. He can't hold his water for an hour at most, hour and a half.
And I can't look at field goals. If I look at the field goal, we missing it. If I turn my head, it go in every time.
Y'all hear this, Texan Nation? Y'all hear who?
So hey, they gonna be on Twitter like, say, Nitty, don't go to the restroom doing this play right here. Hey, and I'm gonna make sure I'm sitting right there.
Off screen giving me tips. Shout out to Jay Crom, y'all. Jay Crom in the building.
Jay Crom for real.
He said the mic was in my face, so shout out to Jay Crom, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you stopping by too.
Just in case somebody tried.
Hey, this nigga Barrett, man.
But back to what? But look, check this out. Back to what the two games, right? Those two games, like, people say, you go into the playoffs, you go in, you go in hot. That's how you need to go in, right? That sounds like I need to pause there, but look, I'm gonna just say this: what the Texans, what I want them to remind me of going into the playoffs is the Giants that won the Super Bowls against the Patriots. And I'm gonna tell you why. And it's because this team is what the Giants did that year. They kind of let people know that they had something. Is that they would battle the good teams real well. Like they didn't go into the playoff with these like this winning record. It would be like barely getting into the playoffs, but they went into the playoffs hot. And the teams that I remember the year that they beat the Patriots, right? The Patriots were undefeated, but the Giants were the team that almost beat them, right? And so they took that momentum into the playoffs, and when they ran back into them, they knew what they were about, and that's how they were able to beat them. I think the Texans are kind of in that situation. Like, I think if the Texans end up in the championship game or a divisional game against the Bills, we're going to win. You know what I'm saying? Because we done faced them. Even all the way to if we end up in the Super Bowl, right? Dare I say we end up in the Super Bowl with Detroit. We're not going to be scared of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We didn't already beat them. I mean, we didn't beat them, but we beat ourselves. Yeah, we ran that good team to the wire.
Like, we put Detroit on blast, bro.
Yeah,
like, they scare everybody with us.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say this real quick though. When it comes to us versus the Chiefs, like thinking about it, both teams mirror one another pretty good, bro. They're good because of their defense, and Mahomes just get it done at the end of every goddamn game. We're good because of our defense, and we win games because of our defense. Offense may give it to you, may not give it to you. When it's gonna come down to this game here, bro, like for us to win this game this Saturday, it's gonna come down to who got the ball last, and it may come down to a time field goal from 50 plus. I'm telling you, because Mahomes gonna play. Patty gonna play. And another thing, we ain't got LZ. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see them again in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure.
Christian getting better and better, bro. He was getting better as that game went on. I'm not scared at all. But just think about how scary the defense going to be when Alshire does come back. And you got Toa and Harris out there. I mean, Toa, Alshire, Harris, and you spelling because D'Amico even making Hewitt look good, man. Like, it's crazy. Like,
hey, by the time we play them again, our defense will be at full strength minus Petrie.
Don't jinx us though, because you know how them boys go. Like, that's why I'm saying these next two games, y'all. Do we try to go in playing these games like they must wins, or do we try to just get healthy for to go into the playoffs healthy?
You try to win every game, bro, but you gotta take it one game at a time.
Yeah, you gotta continue to try to build on. Like,
I'm a little worried about the injuries.
The defense, like, there's nothing on the defense that I'm worried about, because I think the biggest mistakes that we've made this year, like, we've given up huge chunk plays, and we've seen where D'Amico defense was, I mean, it just wasn't situated right, where we ended up with Eric Murray on a slot receiver doing a crossing.
Mm-hmm.
And we've given up like the most, like I think it's like 27 touchdowns or something. It's a crazy stat. But we're still we're number 4 total, but we teetering in that number 1 type defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they named us number 1 today on that DVOA, something like that.
Yeah,
we number 1.
So it's like,
but that's so Texan though. Like,
but check this out though. One thing that I do like is Barrett pointed out something early this year. He was like, "Hey man, Stingley need to be the one to step up and say, hey, I got to take on the number 1. Now it seems like Stingley and D'Amico is saying, hey, you go chase that
D'Amico
dog
trusting him. D'Amico trusting him now.
If you go chase that dog over there, then I'm going to devise another defense for us to, Lassiter can do his thing. We seeing, what's my boy, number 21? He's doing his thing.
Caleb.
Bullock. Like, it's
Bullock is amazing, together. Bro.
We just need an offense to come together the way that D'Amico defense is building. Like, we can see what D'Amico have came up. Barrett looking at me like I'm talking too much.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, man. He gave me a look, man. No, I said, son, look, dad is not. Okay, hey. But check it out. We can see the defense, elevate. We need to see the offense do the same thing. I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. We get to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, that's a done deal.
Not if, but when we get to the playoffs, 30 points by the offense will take us to the Super Bowl.
It will.
30?
It will.
Hey, Buffalo
We're not
has
gonna
scored
lose
30 points.
We're not gonna lose
8 games straight.
30. We scored 30. We're not gonna lose a game.
My point exactly.
We talked about it on the space. Maybe it was
We'll
yesterday or earlier today.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was earlier today or last night. But in 2 years of D'Amico Ryans being the head coach, we ain't gave up 40 points. Damn.
Yeah.
The most we gave up was 37.
It's hard to drop 30.
And that was a victory for us
against Tampa Bay.
We ain't gave up that many points, man. I mean, I've been a Texan fan since inception, and every coach gave up 40-point games, multiple 40-point games, man. So
repeatedly.
Hey, if we can get 30 in the playoffs, if we can average 30 in the playoffs, we're gonna be downtown acting a fool in February.
I'm driving a milk truck down there.
Hey, somebody say this song is dope. What? Hold on, y'all. I'm confused by that comment.
Probably some other theme song.
They say this song dope. They talk about, is that Killer Cat? Oh yeah, that's Brando. Keep it 100.
Yeah, Brando was good.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
now I don't know if something was playing. They made me look to see if something was playing, but I don't think nothing playing.
They probably just falling in love with my
comments,
voice.
Man.
Shout out to.
No, it ain't nothing playing. No, I can see it far, man. My eyes ain't went that bad yet.
It's probably my voice, man. They probably think I'm an R&B singer. So.
No, you do kind of sound like you probably can, hit a few notes,
Could it be
bro.
the man had a morning show?
Sound like an R&B singer.
Hey, no, you do with that.
Hey,
he looks like a Jamaican.
When I stepped that cat was like, hey, I'm gonna leave you alone. Damn, you is big.
Nah, you bigger than what I thought too. I ain't gonna lie.
The dude stepped out the truck and said, "Hey, I'm gonna shoot you."
Hey, bro, I'm like, I left my gun in the car, so I'm like, dang,
Bro,
I didn't say I'm gonna shoot. I said,
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Damn, like, he said keep it real. He said keep it real with what I said.
Came back, drove the way, came back. I say,
hey, I done heard in one of your spaces where you said you done received threats. You done received all kind of threats and stuff, man, on your wife, your daughter, and stuff like this. So when they say you passed by here 2 times before you stop, I say, bro, it's casing out the spot, bro. We gotta make sure.
I thought it was phone. I thought it was phone since I was in the cut. I say, man, the truck right there.
I said, bro, a gangster for real. He trying to really case out the spot. He like, hold up, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Chrome came up out of nowhere. I said, "Hey, who is this?"
I said, but
that's my dog, man. We ready.
I seen Carmen in the cut. I say, damn. I said, I was
my dog, man.
Without knowing this one time.
He came to check it out for him, bro. Hey, that's gangster. Hey, they move. That was real gangster how y'all move, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he sent his boy. He sent his boy first to do what they call that reconnaissance. Then he came on in.
I would never send my friends into the trenches without me being with them.
Oh, that's
why was he there first then?
He just beat me here. I went to Chicken Plus.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Chad, I ain't got the best spray. I got the dog repellent.
Hey, you don't play with dogs, huh? Hey, I used to stay in your cage, man.
Real shit. My mom, she comment on the page, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to mama, man, for real. She said she can't wait till Saturday.
Yeah,
shout out to mom.
Shout out, Mom. I gotta get on it.
Oh no, we got to make sure we give T Jones the shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, let's get back to the rest. I mean, basically, it's about going to Saturday against the Chiefs. Y'all say we have to win this game because we got to go. We want to go in hot. Pause. So if that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. I don't think we're gonna be playing a 100% Patrick Mahomes, but it is what it is. I just want the win. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we can knock them out of the number 1 spot. So now it's just about who we got. I mean, where do y'all think we end up? 4? We end up 4?
I think we're going to end up 3.
It's gonna be 3, but you know what it is right now. Everybody is looking for the respect factor.
Mm-hmm.
We got to play on a Saturday against KC, the number 1 team in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna play Baltimore,
3 fucking days. Well, 4 days.
Whooped us twice.
They ain't whooped us at home though.
They ain't whooped us at home, but they done beat us twice, and we feel like that we could have had a chance because both times that we played them, I think at halftime it was 7-6, and I forgot what the other score was. They ended up beating us last year in the playoffs, 31-10. So I think the
we got gassed out in the playoffs.
Yeah, we did. So we looking forward to playing Baltimore.
Y'all think all the starters play against Baltimore?
Oh man, I really do.
Got
Hey,
to.
hey,
I want them to. I want them to, but I don't know if we do.
Time to even take off any games, and the defense is still, they trending upward.
That's the game that Mixon gonna take the fuck off.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that game there is gonna be straight. Minimal
that's
pass,
his
all
division
rushing.
where he come from.
Exactly. So it's gonna mean something.
Yeah, he knows.
It's gonna mean something.
Yeah.
That's
if Mixon look at, like, they go back and look at film. If Mixon go back and look at the when we played Baltimore and lost against them, and Lamar Jackson scored 21. They scored 21 points in the second half. They beat us 31-10.
Yep.
What do you think Mixon thinking? If I was on that team, guess what we doing?
But that's all we had. We didn't have no run game.
Yeah, we win it.
And then
Singletary tried though. I like the Singletary though, man. Like Singletary was the little engine that could, man. I like the little motor, man.
Motor gave us what we needed at that current time. Motor was our Carlos Hyde, bro.
Yeah, Motor was a six-cylinder. Like we
I guess you could say that. They got two totally different run styles though.
I mean, before the running back, you come on, you ain't got shit. This is what you have to get.
Shouldn't we have kept that boy? What's the name though?
Motor?
No, Atkins.
Atkins.
No, if I say Akins, yeah, I'm saying that wrong.
Man.
I don't think. Yeah, no, the running back. Akers.
Nah. Preseason hero.
I'm kind of missing them a little bit.
The difference if we had an offensive coordinator that can incorporate, running backs like we.
So y'all don't think Bobby can incorporate running backs?
I mean, no.
Man, Bobby by 2 plays.
Y'all know how I go. Like I don't know if y'all, well, y'all do. Y'all know if y'all been watching the show. Like I'm one that kind of against Bobby, and I think Bobby is one of those type of guys, and you find them in the NFL every once in a while, but it's one of them ones that they hard-headed, bro. They number one, this is one of their slogans they use all the time. Hey, if you listen to the fans, you end up in the stands with them. And they run their whole logic off of that. Meaning like they hear what we saying. He hear what we saying. I run a better offense on Madden than Bobby Sloyd. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't getting paid millions of dollars. He is. And I don't understand. Well, I know his hands is kind of behind his back in a sense, because when you break down the offense altogether, and even if you go as far as the offensive line here, the offensive line coach, and how he has never ran the zone scheme, even though this is second year, he hadn't ran it before he came to us. So it's a first time thing, and it's like that's a gamble. And I wish that those guys would have got somebody who was experienced, so we could have hit the ground running, not, hey man, these guys is learning on the job. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it kind of looks like right now. Like it's a lot of learning on the job until we get serious. And I hope we don't. Like I said, we go far in the playoffs. This won't look like a wasted year of CJ's rookie contract. But we have to get somebody in here that's serious, that you know what I'm saying, that shit, dare I say, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna really that's gonna really make us what we really need to be. Because right now we kind of overachieving. We kind of like, oh, hey, look, we the line played good this week. Is it guaranteed that they play good next week?
Yeah, I mean, Barrett made a point the other day on the Spaces, like we've only, I know what the record says, but we've only lost one game this year. If the offense,
elaborate on that one.
Minnesota.
If the offense scored, like I said, 30 points.
I told you the other day, Nitty. The Minnesota game, that's really all
exactly. We win every game. Like
we got our ass whooped.
The whole national media is talking different about us. You notice that Josh Allen is the darling of, like, you got Rex Ryan on TV saying, oh man, he's the best quarterback I've seen in NFL history. And his numbers is not.
And this dude ain't even won a Super Bowl. You talking about with Tom Brady?
Better than Lamar this year, but let's go back and see what D'Amico's defense did against. And I don't care if he didn't have Shakur there. I don't care about who was missing. Like, nobody gave a damn when our line was decimated last year with injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gave a damn about that.
Musical chairs every week.
Yeah, you go out there, you put your 53, however many you suit up.
That's what the Buffalo Bills is that day.
All I know is they was 9 for 30 for 119 yards.
Yes.
That was Josh Allen.
Yes.
Josh Allen can get that on 2 drives.
Mm-hmm.
That was a whole game for D'Amico.
Exactly.
So if that's your MVP, okay, I feel confident about my guy.
Let us run into them, and I feel like the defense is more cohesive than it was even when we played them. We even playing better. So yeah, they in trouble, bro. They let the Texans get in. Well, no, not let. We already in the playoffs. We a team to fear. I ain't gonna say a team to beat. We're a team to fear. Teams gonna fear playing us.
About fear, man. I mean, like in the football season, it's quarters. You know, whether you playing high school football, college football, or even in the pros, you know, they break it down into quarters. You know, first quarter we came out pretty hot. Second and third quarter of the season, we kind of so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the fourth quarter now. We want to know. We finished this fourth quarter.
Shout out Joe Mixon. I seen him tweet that.
We shout out this fourth quarter strong. We finished it strong. You know, you beat the Chiefs, you beat the Ravens, you beat the Titans. You're going into the playoffs, the hottest team in the NFL.
Right.
A healthy team going into the playoffs, the hottest team in the NFL. And that's some people don't want to see if CJ gets, I don't want to say CJ gets on track because it's not CJ, it's Bobby. So let's just operate under the assumption that we all know it's Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
CJ gets hot and plays like the quarterback we know he could be with this defense performing at the level it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's over, man.
Let me ask you a question, man. When we see CJ sometime, right, hold that ball for pause for a long period of time, is that giving props to the defense that the other team is playing, or is CJ just not seeing the field like he used to, or is it good play on the defense?
I don't think it's either one. What I think is he's having to deal with so much bullshit that Bobby called that he got to run the play. They've been stressing to him, run the play, stressing to the wide receivers, do your job. And if you recall on the 2 touchdowns that CJ had Sunday, they came from him extending the play.
Mm-hmm.
So when CJ extended the play, that's when the magic happened. When he extended the play,
that's what was happening last year.
When he got outside the pocket and he threw that 50-yard pass to Mechie, that was an extended play. You know, it didn't connect, but that
one hurt. But they made up for that. I was so glad they did that.
They having to overcome the offensive coordinator and the defense. And we can't be, some people get mad at CJ for taking sacks or taking hits, but like that's just part of the game.
He trying his best to not make mistakes.
You can't be mad at him when he take a sack if you're not mad at him when he extend the play and he deliver a touchdown or he deliver a 40-yard pass. You know, so you got to take the good with the bad. You know, and a lot of the great quarterbacks, you got to accept the good with the bad when they improvising, when they extended plays, when they working outside of the offense.
I totally agree with that. What you think, Payne?
So watching the game this past Sunday, I can say number one that the O-line and your boy Howard Barrett was blocking his ass off, but we get to that in a little bit. But the O-line gave him the most time.
Why ain't my boy though?
Because he your boy.
Is that my boy?
But you know why. But anyways, the O-line provided CJ with a lot of time, the most time he's had throughout this season, in my personal opinion. You know, for all the fans, go back and watch the film, count the seconds if you want to. But one thing, because he's been pressured and hit so much, by him having that much time, he was missing guys wide open Sunday because he had so much time. Now, a lot of plays that Bobby was calling were dink and dunk plays, and I feel like those were plays that would get his confidence up because he's complete.
You were at the game, right?
Yeah.
So
you know why I sit, so I'm right there.
You're right there in the 100 row right there.
I can see like the progressions were open way, and like the times he got sacked, I can truly say those were on him. 3 of the times, my personal opinion, you know, feel how you feel, say what you say, but him extending the plays is his game. Now he did use his legs a lot more. You know what I'm saying? He has, I can tell his awareness is getting up there too. Now he hasn't got to the point to where his awareness is on guard mode, like Michael Vick back in his prime, or like
Stop saying Michael Vick had high awareness.
I was just finna say he really didn't know Patton, like for real.
Stop that, Patton.
Even in his prime, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
That's just sheer athleticism.
Hey, whenever you seen Mike Vick hit Algie Crumpler for a 40-yard and it was accurate, you was like, that was a surprise. Like he didn't do that often, bro. It was weird. Like, and Vic, my guy, believe me, he the one started me playing Madden in 2004. But now Vic was athleticism for real.
That game was a pure confidence builder for CJ, because he's gonna need that confidence going into this game this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He couldn't. Another thing, he didn't throw an interception. Most games this year, he's throwing at least one pick, sometimes two. He didn't take a lot of hits. He didn't take a lot of damage. He got 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Yeah. That was a good, clean game for CJ. So it
was a very nice game. Yeah. Coming off a bye like that too, I really like it coming off a bye because it showed me that some effort was put into this bye. You know what I'm saying?
Now, the motherfucker lost money on my prize pick.
Team come out flat. Yeah, ain't gonna, man. That's just how the Texans do it. It would be so Texans for them to actually, for real, make it past the championship game, man. Like I really like. Even last year, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I knew CJ was hot last year, but I knew he was a rookie, right? And so as we went into those games, we played Cleveland. The defense showed out. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. Even now against Baltimore, I wasn't expecting much, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I just wasn't. Because it was the divisional round, and you had a rookie quarterback going against, Jim Harbaugh, bro. Like that's a buzzsaw within itself. And exactly what I thought was gonna happen is what happened.
So I got some feedback. I got Nitty already just said he jinxes by getting up and using the restroom.
Yep, I gotta make sure I don't drink nothing.
What else? What's the other one he said?
Oh, the field goal. I can't look at it. If I look at it, it's going to get missed.
Field goals.
Kubiak.
Something else he said.
For real. I ain't lying. Man, Kubiak like
now
this.
He said he didn't think we was going to win, or he expected whatever happened in Baltimore to happen. He's not swarming, man.
No, I'm swarming. I'm swarming, I'm a real like there's two ways you can look at it. You can be a fan that's like, yo, man, I hope. Now, I was looking at the TV hoping, like, when what's the name took the Sims took that kickoff return to the house. Bro, I was crunk. I'm like, hold on, we might actually win this game.
CJ had even more magic last year than he had this
year. Yeah, he did, and that's what's so sad.
Baltimore, I had total faith that CJ could ignite and act the damn fool out there.
It was too much, though.
They was on everything we was on though, Barrett. Like
it's not like saying I predicted a win, but I felt like my quarterback and the offense would show up. I didn't have the confidence in our defense. The defense actually played better than I expected it to in Baltimore, but I expected the offense to continue on the way it was finishing up the season. So that's what got me with that one.
And that snow and that cold, see, it was -4 out there, bro. I was like, yeah, man, we ain't used to
cold,
I was like, we ain't ready for that. But I think this year, though, and I said all of that to say this year we played Baltimore. We happen to see them in the playoffs. I'm this Texans all day. Like we can win against anybody in the AFC right now. Anybody.
We're gonna get them at home.
It's no AFC team that I feel right now. But I got a side note. I want to ask y'all a question real quick. Just a tidbit.
Your podcast.
Do y'all think that Nico Collins is the number 1 wide receiver in the league? Is he y'all number 1 wide receiver? Is he wide receiver 1 in the league?
Go blue.
I don't know what's the basis of it.
What they call Justin Jefferson.
If you just go off
it's
one
Nico
game,
Collins there. No, not one game.
You going out the season?
It's who the last year, this year, who Nico Collins is right now.
Last year, but I mean, the way he was playing before he injured himself, I would say I was like, yeah. Right now, I can't give him that.
What you think, Killer?
Hey,
who better than him? Who you putting above him?
I'm the president of the Nico Collins fan club.
Mm-hmm.
I was the first one to come out. Shout out to I can shout out other podcasts, right?
Oh yeah, you can. Anyone.
I just gotta respect it. I got
ain't
this.
beefing,
This is my
man.
first time doing
Here
it.
you
man.
go.
No, we don't
much
trip, bro.
respect.
It's a
But
community,
shout
man.
out to my boy AD. AD.
Look, hold on.
Hey, they was talking shit early.
Look,
They gonna start at 9:30.
Yeah.
10 o'clock. They gonna be.
Yeah, why would you be able to shout out AD? You just didn't want to shout out AD.
I'm gonna pull up some of these comments.
Ask the question, bro.
Look,
Kev,
look, AD say
you not in rap a lot no
AD
more,
say,
man.
he say, who
You
that
not,
other dude?
Jay Prince is not under you over
There
there.
you go.
He say, wait, who that?
Hey,
They didn't want to let me bring it in, man. They said
Yeah, I ain't
they
gonna
stopped
lie,
me at the door.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my that's my wife.
No,
She-
gotta wear that
No, I
sword.
didn't bring it with me.
Put
Man.
it like
I'm not
this,
that
man.
damn.
Everybody knows that I was the president of the Nico Collins fan club.
Yes, sir.
Dude had 80 catches, 109 targets, 1,297 yards, and 9 touchdowns last year. If you extrapolate those numbers to CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson last year, he has the same amount of stats with a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach and a rookie offensive coordinator.
Right.
So when we saw what he came out this year, and just go back and let's minus this past game. Dude was like 113 yards a game.
Easily.
Number one.
Easily.
So when you telling me, is this guy number one and can he do it? Yeah, Nico is better than probably anybody. Now we're gonna look at Chase and Jefferson, and we can look at the numbers that they've put up. But we already know we have a
like Nico seem like he be dominating out there,
we have
bro.
a C minus as an offensive coordinator right now.
Batman on.
What if we get a B plus?
I love Nico, man. But
If we get a B plus, that dude that is gonna put up 1,800 yards.
We gotta live
No,
in the
for
moment.
real.
I love Nico. We gotta live in the moment, though, man. And what Jamar Chase doing right now,
What was the moment before Nico
That's
got
different.
hurt?
that's different.
What was the moment before Nico got hurt?
Oh, they was still running kind of neck and neck. You know,
it wasn't no neck and neck because Nico was 113 a game. And this is after Jamar got 200 and some yards.
no, he didn't have that 200 early in the season.
No, I'm
Jamar
saying after he
heated up.
got the 200 yards,
Nah,
Nico
yeah,
still
heated
had
up, but
113, bro.
Jamar heated up.
He
T.
on-
Higgins
Yeah.
was hurt.
he on the
So
run.
Burrow have to.
I
He's
get
on
it.
the receiver.
Jamar on the
Burrow have
run
to
right
go
now,
to.
man. I got to give him his card. He on
I'm
the run
saying,
right now.
I'm biased, man. It's
Hold
go
on,
blue.
let me read what AD say. AD say, man, I thought the all 22 be long. He said, A Nitty and Patton strap in, y'all in for a long night. Pause.
God damn. Hey, man. Hey, AD. AD was talking shit. He said, man, it takes on. I don't know, man.
Kev might have us
they
here
gonna-
midnight.
They gonna start at 9:30, 9:45, 10:30.
Hey.
Shit, it'll be 1 o'clock when they come on, man.
Hey.
Oh, God damn, AD, man. But hey, it's all
Damn, they
good.
say who the other dude? Damn, they Cal. They don't know who Cal is, man.
God
Hey,
damn.
man.
Cal over
Killer
there, man.
Cal?
But see, Cal,
Hey, this
Killer
killer,
Cali-
hey, this
Cal
killer Cal.
profile picture with the hair. Cal ain't got the hair, so maybe that's what it
Hey,
is.
this killer Cal.
That's what it is, bro.
Maybe so.
Man, they know who it is when they
Cal,
see him
hit your
talking a
line,
lot.
man. I'm 53, nigga. Fuck you.
When they see him talking a lot, they know who it is.
53 in April 4th, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
Salutation.
Okay,
But no, let me
Yeah,
bring it back one more time.
There you go.
bring it back,
Nico
bring it
is
back.
That guy, bro.
And remix.
He's that guy, man. Dude got 849 yards. He got 3 more games.
How many games he missed this year?
Oh, shit.
5.
He only played 9 games.
Miss 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he missed 5 and he's still at
He got
800 and
3
something.
more games, and he's good for 100 yards a game.
Mm-hmm. He gonna get that. He gonna get to that
what
1,000.
he got
Oh, he
last
gonna
year.
get 1,000 yards unless he just keep on having
Nah,
17-yard
He
games.
gonna get about. I'm looking at about 1,200 yards. 1,200 yards.
We need a big game from him Saturday, man. We need one of them. What's the word?
Andre game.
Nah. It's like prototypical. Nah, that's not. But we need one of them Nico Collins games, man.
See, that's what
We
I'm
need
talking
one of them
about.
150.
They bought and established itself,
We need one of them
man.
150 two tugs games, man. Up in KC.
And we definitely have to win that game,
Well,
bro,
catch it,
because
man.
man, I'm
175,
that boy D
touchdown.
Hop, bro, is over there in that red, man. And I wouldn't mind sending that boy to Cancun. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean, not Cancun. We can't send them to Cancun because they go in the playoffs too. But we beat these boys Saturday. We're gonna beat them in the playoffs too, man. Because we probably will have to see Kansas City, bro. And they've been winning. To be honest, if there's any year that I ever hated Kansas City, bro, I be watching their games, bro, and I be hoping that they lose. Like, I be watching them with I know y'all finna finally lose, bro. I watched the Denver game. I don't catch every game, but I did catch the Denver game, and I just knew for a fact they was gonna lose that one. They pulled that one out, pause.
Kansas City, man?
Huh?
You hate them?
I don't like Kansas City, bro. Let me tell you why. When you become the standard for everybody to beat. Remember, you don't remember on the show that I used to say that the Texans was gonna get so good that we was gonna become the most hated team in the NFL.
I hate the Cowboys. I hate the Titans. Now I hate Jacksonville.
Man, Kansas City. So when the Patriots was winning like they was winning, you was a Patriot fan?
Bad and friendly.
Well, pause and watch your mouth. First of all, Brady.
Tussling this
Y'all gonna wrestle like
a I know Chrome back here, man, but hey, all right. I got reach now.
Hey, yeah, my boy been working on his arms.
Come on now. I'm telling what I tell you.
Tell me you'll miss all days. Hey,
get ready for bang, bro.
What they do, they start straining up jaws, temples. No matter how hard you punch, they gotta start straightening them windpipes up too.
Once they straighten the windpipes.
Don't let the Newports fool you now. I kick your ass with a cigarette in my mouth. Why is it lit? Pause.
Man, but
I hate Brady. Well, I hated Brady.
Yeah.
When he played against us.
Mm-hmm.
But he go blue.
But look, this is what I'm saying though. Whenever you become the standard of winning so much, you don't want to just see somebody else like beat them. Like that's what it becomes. It's like what Kobe. I love Kobe. Like once he retired, but when he was playing the game, actually, R.I.P. Kobe. I couldn't stand Kobe, bro. Like because Kobe could do what he wanted to do, bro. And I just was like, somebody prove this nigga wrong, bro.
What it is for me is we can see quarterbacks make sidearm throws, but when it's on Sports Center and they say, "Oh, look at Patrick Mahomes with a sidearm throw," like,
CJ made a throw Sunday that was kind of fly. That if Pat Mahomes would have did it, it would have been all over.
I'm not even that doesn't impress me. I said yesterday that I don't care about not facing Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. I said that because my thing is if we win the Super Bowl this year, you think Golden State really give a damn if Chris Paul got hurt and we was up 3-2 up on them and they ended up winning against Houston and James Harden? They went and won a damn ring. They don't care about that.
We bring that up a lot, but they don't care about it.
It's sitting in the rafters. So, I mean, my thing is, if you're out there, cool, we'll kick your ass. If you ain't there, cool. I mean, if I got the clearest path to win a ring, man, history is not gonna go back and reflect and say, "Oh man, well you avoided this and avoided that." And we beat Patrick Mahomes and everybody else on the pathway. I feel like that we're just good enough. But I really don't care about paying Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. I want to see him in the playoffs. If we see him in the playoffs, I feel like our team is good enough.
That's when it counts.
Defense is good enough to take anybody out. We all gonna be sitting down just crossing our fingers that this offense can have one of them games that we know that they can have. We all been sitting on the edge of our seat all year waiting for CJ to have one of them Tampa Bay games like he had last year. We just waiting for that. Like, well, I don't know what's wrong with Tank Dell. What's wrong with Tank, y'all? It's like how is Bobby not getting bro involved, bro?
It's the scheme, man. I'm gonna tell you when Bobby was drawing up the plays this year, it was Nico number one. No, it was Nico and DH number one. 1 and 2, and then Tank Dell was number 3. They had showed a stat on TV, and they was like, Tank Dell got 43 catches or something. I'm like, damn, he got that many catches?
He do?
He got 43.
That's shocking.
43 catches in the middle of the game, and I didn't know he had that. So when you go back and look at,
there's no yards, man.
Right. When you go back and look at people like T. Higgins and what is the Buffalo wide receiver, the number 3 wide
is it Shakur? Oh no.
No. Gabe Davis. When you look at those guys, we looked at them because we don't watch them every game, but we was like, hey man, they had like 55 catches for the year, 600 yards. And I looked at Tank there and I was like, damn, he got that many? But my thing is, and I said it in the spaces yesterday, I said you have to be able to get guys like Tank 8 to 10 targets a game. And
That's
people like, you know,
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's a
but
problem.
check this
You
out.
say how many?
No, 8 to 10. But
That is a lot.
why is it a lot? Why is it a lot?
How many Nico's supposed to get?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna break it
I mean,
down.
that's how many times they used to throw it to Kiki Kuti.
Nico is supposed to get 12 targets.
That's 20 catches, right?
No,
That's 20
Nico's
targets between two people.
No, check it out though.
Yeah.
Nico is supposed to get 12 targets. So CJ is gonna miss a pass. Nico may drop a pass. That's gonna give you about 9 to 10. But when you break it down per quarter, you telling me if I targeted my second wide receiver twice per quarter, that's too much?
No, but when you talk about Nico needing 12 targets,
That's 3 times a
when
quarter.
you talk about he need 8 to 10, when you talk
We're at
about
20 right then.
Joe Mixon getting 20 touches,
Right. I mean, the run and the pass, okay.
Schultz,
Getting
Schultz gonna give you 5.
Five,
I need
yep.
5 targets.
So
from
basically,
Schultz.
you're throwing about 40 times a game.
and then your third. Yeah, you can't throw the ball in.
Why you can't?
If you're gonna get,
That's not what they averagely been doing.
So
I mean, they can do it.
if Mixon gonna give you 20 carries, that means the backup running back getting 10. So that's 30. Because if that means you being successful running the ball, if you getting up to 20 carries, Mixon gonna have to come out and get a blow. Somebody else gonna have to come in.
But
So
we
you
seen
getting
Nick-
25,
We
30
seen
carries.
Nixon carry the ball for
For
25 times, and
This last
Wale probably only had like 3 carries.
You heard that?
That was what I
Ain't know nobody caught that
was
Kuti,
without,
man.
the last game.
without us
they
having
snaps.
Damon Pierce. You know,
I
so
got
you talk about getting Mixon and establishing the run. Like CJ only need to be at about, for us to be playing winning football, CJ probably need to be at about 25 attempts.
30 times.
You know, 25.
That sound about right. That's
you know.
the number.
So right now, by your math, and this is some North Forest math.
30.
Hold on. That's 25 passes attempt.
Yeah.
Mixing with 20, that's 45 plays, and you telling me a backup running back is going to get you 5 more?
Yeah.
Or maybe CJ.
That's 50. That's 50 plays.
Yeah.
We're not winning time of possession.
No.
50
But when
times.
you're running the ball, you do.
No, you're not.
Why
Not. You cannot.
I
win
want to
time
say
possession.
I want to say
50.
I want to say last year we were among like the league lead in
Time possession.
time of possession. I don't know where we at right now.
Well,
but
no,
I
at
know
the beginning of
last
the year, we won damn near every time of possession.
So we
But
play close
you
football.
have to have at least between 55 and 65 plays a game. I mean, just go back, look at.
If you say 55, yeah. I mean, yeah, 50 is low. You're gonna need more plays out of that. But I'm saying when you talk about CJ throwing the ball for 25 times a game, and then you giving 20 of them to Nico and Tank alone, you got other weapons you got to mix it because Mixon's gonna get targets out the backfield. Schultz is gonna get targets. K Stover gonna get targets. You know, like the ball has to be distributed. You know, I don't want to say evenly, but like Nico's gonna get the lion's share. And I just think saying Tank need to get eight to 10 targets a game is a lot for him. Now, what his targets need to be, like we say, he got 43 targets right now, 43 catches.
Right.
Like that's a great number of catches for him. For where we at,
it's a great number. Of
but it
catches
needs to be the yards per catch is what's poor.
right. But it was a great number of catches after Diggs went down because we all agreed Tank was not getting targeted when Diggs was out.
Yeah, he wasn't. But again, like I said, if he got 43 catches, and if he had 43 catches with what he was averaging per catch last year, he's probably at about 800 yards right now.
Another thing too, though.
If he was getting yards.
Yo, with Tank,
Tank that turned into a possession receiver, yeah.
I mean, he turned into a water bug, honestly. But with Tank, what I've noticed this year, man, CJ forces him the ball too much. It's not last year was natural. This year is more so forcing him to get the ball. He's forcing the ball to him, bro.
I don't feel like he's forcing the ball to him. I just feel like we're not getting the explosive plays like we were getting last year.
That too.
Is it that it could it be that Bobby is overthinking himself? Like, okay, they know what we run. Let's run the opposite of what we ran last year. And it's like, man, just do what we did last year. If you got more,
bro, you can't just say we got to do. I mean, it sounds good.
Mix it up, though. Mix it up.
You can't
flip the plays or something.
Taking away what we did last year. Last year we ate in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
they taking that away. They taking away the deep shots. That's why we talk about Miami. You know, they kept saying they put the umbrella on top of the defense.
You're right, trying.
You know, so they in the cover 2, cover 4. You know, and they not giving up nothing deep. Everything you got to get in front of them. You know, possession type catches and try to get you some yards after the catch. So you taking away the post, taking away the go route. Now you're running stops and outs. You know, that's a lot different. So,
and I think that kind of started from that Ravens game. If y'all think about it, that's what the Ravens game, the playoff game last year that we lost. That's what the Ravens did. They took away the middle. That normal that end route that Nico is so good at running. He only got this shit one time in that game. One time, and I'm talking about CJ hit him good too. Pause, but that it was one motherfucking time. They were shutting that shit down, and I think teams just been following suit on that. That's what it looked like. CJ looking like how he looked in that game, and I don't think it's really just a sophomore slump that he going through, because when you an elite quarterback like that, you don't fall off. It's got to be Bobby, and I think he'll be gone by the end of this year unless we win the Super Bowl. Now, if we win the Super Bowl, it's gonna be bittersweet. Because Bobby ain't going nowhere, I don't think, y'all.
I don't know.
If we win the Super Bowl, somebody gonna hire him.
Yeah, I keep telling you.
Would y'all even want him to leave then? We win the Super Bowl?
No, he's still
Damn.
Bowl or not, he gotta go.
Because I think the offense underachieved.
Damn, that's cold. They can't win the Super Bowl.
They underachieved as offense.
The Texans are number 11 at 63.4 plays a game.
Number 11 in plays run.
63.4.
Yeah.
So
63. So okay, if Mixon is gonna get, but because look, Mixon is gonna get what Mixon ain't been getting 20 carries a game. Like,
yeah.
So you gotta realize when we play
Pierce is not getting any run.
When the run gets shut down sometimes.
The Dolphins controlled the clock for 2/3 of the game.
My boy say Pierce just on the team.
So they controlled the clock against us. So we wasn't on the field a lot during the Dolphins, man. They controlled the ball, man. So I think in normal games when we control the clock, I mean, Nixon gonna get up to 25 carries.
Mm-hmm.
We had number 2 in time of possession.
Did y'all notice something that I noticed?
We've been good at time of possession.
A fun fact about that game. Did y'all notice that our defensive players were actually falling soft on Tua? They were playing rough, but they were trying to be like careful with them. Did y'all notice that?
That first hit that Tua led in with his head.
That was stupid.
No.
Tua gangster though. I ain't gonna lie.
I looked at it.
Tua
They
G.
didn't let up on him because Kamara. I just watched it today. Kamara was the cornerback, and I think it was who was it? Tim Settle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he laid in on it.
I don't fault Tua. I just think Tua playing football.
Yeah, Tua gangster. Like
He's doing what he's supposed to.
They told Tua, "Hey, do you want to put that guardian cap on?"
I'd rather that than what Dalton Schultz did when he could have got the first down. This motherfucker did the Harlem Shuffle.
Yeah.
He backed up. He backed up at the sticks instead of taking the hit. So I'd rather that.
Yeah, Schultz is finesse, man. That's just what it is. Stover coming back. Will he be back for the Kansas City game?
I don't know what you need with an appendectomy. I don't know how much time that requires you to miss. I would think he'd be back and ready to play.
No.
You don't think he'll be back?
Hey, let me point this out.
If you do, he's gonna be on steroids. If you do,
we was talking about Tank Dell. Tank Dell last year, he played 11 games, started 8. He had 75 targets with 47 catches, 709 yards at 15 yards a catch and 7 touchdowns.
What did I say, Cal?
This year.
What did I say, Cal?
This year, he got 74.
He did hit that one.
He has 74 targets, and that's 2 more games played. The receptions is 2 less. He got 45. But his yards is less at 569, and he got 2 touchdowns.
No, go ahead and go back to that yards per catch right this year, Cal.
Yards per catch,
Yeah, because you say he was at 15 last year. Where you at this year?
12.6.
That's a difference, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a difference.
It's big plays, bro.
That's a
Yes,
difference,
a difference.
I
Yeah,
don't-
So y'all saying
what
that
I'm
though?
saying was the targets.
Mhm.
All I'm saying is the targets. But he's like right now, his targets, he's played 2 more games with the same amount of targets.
But he also was wide receiver number 2 last year.
right, exactly.
And at times, he was wide receiver 1 last year.
Yeah,
This year,
He was wide receiver 1 while Nico was on the field last year.
right.
He was getting the bulk of the big plays.
Diggs
Right.
been
This
hurt.
year he was number 3 for probably 7. When did Diggs get hurt? Week 7, 8, something like that.
What
Right.
game
So
it
he
the
was
home game.
he was
I want to say Buffalo after the Buffalo game.
he was wide receiver number 3
Mhm.
for a few of those games, and then combine that with the issues we've been having on offense, man. It's been a tough year for him. And he got his own issues, like he's dropped passes, man.
Not only that, see if y'all gonna call out the drops though, y'all got to call out the fact that CJ missed that ball on 2 touchdown passes this year. That was all CJ fault. I know that you were saying earlier that you don't blame CJ for a lot of stuff, but that touchdown pass in Detroit, you supposed to hit that way early. Like CJ waited for some reason. I don't know why he did, but then he did it again too. I don't know what, I can't recall what team we were playing, but he could have hit Tank on a that could have went almost for a touchdown, and he missed Tank again, and because he hesitated. You know what I'm saying? And that hesitation, that to me is like where you like seeing things. They it's the coverage. I say it's the defense. I think that the defenses are just playing good against us.
Nobody has done to us that make me feel like we can't be productive. It's all on us. It's all on us. It's all internal issues, whether it's not seeing it, whether it's not executing it, whether it's just flat out bad play calling. I don't feel like no defense has lined up against us and stopped us from being successful this year. It's always been on us. Even with the sacks and the pressures, it was always miscommunications up front. Rarely was somebody just getting flat out whooped, for a sack. It's always a twist or a stunt, and they just didn't pick it up, which in turn affects the offense when you can't deliver the football. So it's always been us, man. It's always going to be us, and I hope that's what the way the Texans feel like. This is about us, and we need to get our stuff together.
Right.
What you think is the firing gun? Like what we've been saying all season, like, hey man, the boys did that this game. They need to straighten this up this game, especially after the bye week. I said it on the show previously. I say this bye week is really going to show us what this team is really going to be going into the playoffs, because this is the first time, they bye came late in the year. And so that break and them finally getting, being able to come to the table, come to Jesus moment or whatever, and figure out what they were going to do, that this is what we were going to see. And I'm actually impressed by what I saw. But what's depressing about it is those penalties, even though we only had probably by 2 or 3, and I can agree on this if y'all, I don't know if y'all agree, some of those were some real ticky-tack penalties. Like those wasn't blatant. Maybe the one, the bang bang that happened, you can't help but do that, what happened with Bullock. But those other plays, like on the defensive line, I think it was one called against Edwards.
That wasn't Bullock fault. That was a receiver fault.
No, that was a receiver. No, that was Tua fault, really, for throwing that ball. He shouldn't have threw that ball like that.
But the receiver caught the ball and put his head down and ran into the defender.
Exactly. And I think Bullock, when they talked to him in the interview, he didn't feel bad. When he felt bad that the person got hurt, but he didn't feel like he made a bad play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He understand that was football.
Go back and I watched it again today. Mm-hmm. It almost seemed like Bullock, his body wasn't even together to make a solid hit.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like he just kind of like ran into him.
Yeah, it was like, oh shit.
Right. It was just like
he said he was attacking the ball.
Right.
Bullock said he didn't even see the receiver. He was going for the ball.
Like a form tackle. It almost seemed like he kind of fell into him.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, dude caught the ball and he was like just took his head off. It was kind of, and I seen it again today, and I was like, man, that was just like, it was an unfortunate, event. that, you know, when you look at it, it was like, man, that wasn't like a killer hit. We've seen some killer hits. And I think now the referees, it doesn't matter if that wide receiver goes down, the flag is going up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that they're not gonna like wait. It's gonna
especially
be like,
against us.
yeah. I mean,
They calling the shit on us right now. Like,
yeah, they look
it's
at
the thing. It's the thing to do now for us.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, we the villains.
and
now.
then when you have your general manager and your head coach saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna stand behind my guy," then the NFL gonna be like, "Oh, really? Okay, all right, we got you."
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about Tim Settle though? The way he talks in these interviews, like,
I wish he had more sex talking like that.
hold up, say that again.
I wish he had more sex talking like that. But
I love it. I love it, man.
Though.
We need that.
He leading our interior defensive line with sacks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell Patton talking about.
But talking like that.
That he talk like a defensive lineman.
Yeah,
He
but
talk like a defender.
give me more sacks.
He leading the
Can I
defensive
not have
line.
more sacks?
What's wrong with the sack number he got? You know how many sacks he got?
5.
What's wrong with that? As an interior defensive lineman
I
in a
want
rotation,
more. I want more.
is an interior defensive lineman, a run stopping defensive lineman in a rotation. He had 5 sacks. What's the problem with that?
I want more.
You just unsatisfied.
You damn right.
But that's not a good thing.
I don't want
when
6 wings. I want 12.
That's not a good thing to be unsatisfied with somebody having a productive year, having a great year. Because last year, I think was it Hassan? Not Hassan. Was it Hassan? No, what's the
You talking about Rankins?
Rankins and Collins and all those
Malik
guys each had like 5 sacks.
Yeah.
The whole season.
And,
And people wanted them back.
Rushers.
And no, they not pass rushers.
No, they were considered.
They not.
They were.
Man, that dude's not no pass rusher, man.
They were pass rushing.
No, bro.
Interior.
No, man, Rankins ain't no damn pass rusher.
He was
dog.
considered that.
No, he not. Rankins is not considered no pass
That's
rusher.
what they
bro.
told us.
Yeah.
That man Rankins is a run-stopping defensive lineman.
Let's be honest, Patton. What we see,
You call Collins a pass rusher?
Like when we lost Rankins in Collins, and we got Fadakasi,
Yeah.
Edwards Jr., and Settle.
Yeah.
People was on the radios like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm looking at this guy and can I give another shout out to him?
Yeah.
Big Sarge say, hey man, that dude there, if you listen to D'Amico's press conference, he had made a comment. He said, you know, Tim Settle, he keeps the room light. And the room started laughing. And D'Amico say, oh, I can see some of y'all have talked to him also, so y'all know what I'm talking about. And Sarge say, man, that dude there is 100 all the time.
Yep.
Like and I'm impressed with him. Like, and he came out and said something. He said, we're the best defensive line in the NFL.
Y'all got to deal with us.
Patton just be hating.
Oh my God! When you have a guy,
well, we had somebody like that talking like that for the Texans.
when
Like,
you have a guy that can say that we have no, besides Hunter, that have accolades, and of course we have
Will Anderson, the rookie of the year.
Nobody else have accolades on that line.
They're just hungry.
And he say we are the best defensive line. Are you? I'm like, hold on, y'all. Are we seeing Detroit? Are we seeing all these other lines? Are we seeing
Seattle,
Minnesota? Seattle is a great one. Are we seeing all these? No, he said we are the best defensive line.
Yeah, call out.
That dude there, man. And then he said something after the game. He said, "Hey, man, they tried to test us. They don't know who we are."
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. I'm
loving
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Line was bad, dirty all game, dog.
Yeah, I'm loving it, bro.
Cheap, like punching extra shit after the whistle and shit. Like they were starting shit, bro. Like and like, of course, when the game go on timeout, it's still scruff was going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to Barrett's point, I want more, bro.
I think to my point, that's your point.
Hey, my rebuttal to your rebuttal.
Tim Settle doing an excellent
I love
job,
Tim
man.
Settle.
Yeah, I love Tim
Hell
Settle,
of
man.
a pickup.
Yes.
Did we sign him for 1 year?
2 years.
2 years? Okay, so
Great
good.
mentality
I think
on
we
the
should sign him. We
defensive
should
line.
extend him, make him a part of
Need more guys like that.
the future. Yeah.
I agree, man.
I like his attitude and what he brings because, like I say, the Texans, we finally, you know, we did have a nice defense at once upon a time with J.J. Watt and all of that. But still, even during those times, man, the Texans had never broke that stigmata of being a choir boy kind of soft team a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. And so now when you got players that's talking like that, bro, come on, let's go with it. And like I say, the people out there who were scared of the villain persona, you know what I'm saying? It's because when that started to go out, I heard the people, I heard different people that, you know what I'm saying, that within the Texas community that were like, I don't know if we should embrace that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, why not?
Right.
Why not? Like, why not?
You made Al Shire. He's a captain, and he sat back. And when the NFL did what they did, and he said, "If you want to make me the villain, come on." So if that's a guy that's leading your defense, guess what?
Let's do it.
You gotta follow behind him, bro.
Everybody that.
Because if everybody else gonna say, "Hey, man, you can't do that," then it's like, "Hey, why did you make me a captain?" So if you made him a captain and he said, "We're gonna embrace this,"
and people showed their solidarity up under that tweet.
D'Amico wanted him last year. He went to Tennessee. Got him this year. Coached him at San Fran. D'Amico is a linebacker. Like, bro, this is what I do. I'm a back you.
Hey, chat, y'all let me know if y'all want to see Cal crash out.
That's that D'Amico does, man.
Y'all want to see him crash out?
I ain't gonna crash
y'all let me
out,
know, man. If y'all want to see Cal.
I ain't gonna crash
y'all want to
out,
see
man.
me make Cal crash out? Let me.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
How he can make you do that?
Barrett, the real villain, right?
How he can make you do that?
I'll be the villain, man.
No, sometimes you got to be the villain, man. Hey.
A dad always knows how to pull his kids' strings, man.
Hey,
get your boy ready to play. You got to know what strings to pull.
AD and Pastor can agitate me, and that other person that I ain't gonna mention, that name can agitate me. But
I don't be caring about this shit, man.
But nah, man. Hey, man, let me just say this, man. This is my first time on the podcast. You know, AD invited me a couple of months back, but man, I just gotta say, man, thank you for inviting me.
Hey, man, we could. This is a rotating door. You can definitely come back too, bro.
He kept in touch with me. My boy Chrome over there, he gave me the seat. I asked him did he want the seat, but he told me I could have it. And Barrett, man, my first time meeting him. So,
hey, I got a question.
It's a great honor to be with
I got a question.
Man.
Why do they call you? How did you get your name?
Can't talk about can't talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah, we can, man. Hey,
don't incriminate yourself, man.
Okay, put it like this.
Do not incriminate
he was your bodyguard, bro. You just don't remember, bro.
Do not incriminate yourself, Cal.
Oh man,
trust me, man. I have no felonies, no misdemeanors.
Do not incriminate
always
yourself.
Been a caller on talk shows.
And
so when I stopped listening to talk shows, and Indy Kalu and Greg
shout
Cook,
out to Indy, man.
They had a show from 10 to 12. So of course, Larry from Stanford would call in, I would call in, and Indy would call me, "Hey, Killer Cal."
Okay. That's dope. That's dope.
In the CUNY homes, that's a rapper. So I think, Indy is off into H-Town music. So I think it just kind of rolled off. And he just called me Killer Cal. So when Sarge would call me Killer Cal, it just kind of stuck.
Oh, okay.
So they call him, the dude from CUNY homes, they call him Cal Wayne.
But it was Killer Cal Wayne.
I ain't never heard of him.
They did used to call him that.
Killer Cal Wayne. Hey,
you got Killer Calion. Shout out my boy Killer Calion too, man.
Yeah, Killer Calion.
Me and Calion, we went to Barber Jordan together.
Y'all didn't go at the same time, though.
No, at the exact same time.
Damn.
As a matter of fact, when we through with this show, I'm gonna show you a video. I actually, that's my boy. He know we talk about it all the time, but I talk. We actually came up together in this rap shit.
This is, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. This is who I was in geometry with back in. I was in the 10th grade. He was in the 11th grade.
Who?
About his first mixtape.
Michael Wise. Hey, shout out Michael Wise, man. Shout out.
I went to school with Swisher House. Old ass motherfuckers, man.
Hey, no, man. Shout out Michael Wise. He used to have them tapes.
I went to school.
He used to have them tapes over there jamming records where we used to be at all the time.
Well, I also went to school at Rosa Parks.
God damn.
He was
anyway, man. I just want to give my, I just say thank you.
No, man, we appreciate it. Like I say, man, we appreciate y'all.
Rapping the show.
Yeah, well, but Hey, no, look, he did make it sound like he was wrapping up.
Hey, wrap this shit up. My wife said I got to be home by. Hey.
No, but we definitely appreciate both of y'all coming in. But man, now we riding, man. We normally, like I say, we normally would do the show for an hour, but man, we got special guests in the house, bro. And I listen to the spaces, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times I'm in there anonymously because I'm in the studio. Like I got a studio upstairs and I be recording different people. And when I'm doing that, and sometimes they might be writing or something, I'll be like, oh, let me jump on a space. And the only reason why I go on anonymously sometimes is because if somebody see me on there and they be like, hey, I want to say something to Slim or say something to me, I can't say nothing back. And I don't want to look like I'm ignoring nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, but I say.
That's one of the best excuses I ever heard.
Hey, I ought to applaud myself.
That's one of the best. That's one of the best.
I would give myself an applause for that one.
Bullshit excuse I ever heard.
Hey, that shit worked though. I'm talking about this for real. Hey, I promise, man. I be listening, and then look, whenever I hear Barrett say, hey, and shout out to the people that's listening anonymously, I feel like he stepped on my toes.
I think about you every time, dog.
I be like, man, he talking about me.
Every time.
Then he started cussing you out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the first, I only curse out a selective few. If you're listening anonymously for whatever reason, and it's all love between us, there's no problem.
Bro, I heard you bring up something on the spaces, and I just want to make it clear what I heard. I don't know, because when I heard you say it, I was like, man, I'm probably going to have to go back and rewind this, like look at the space and rewind it back because I missed the part. But is it true that you got rid of what's the cornerback we had last year? Nelson. Steven Nelson? You kicked him out. Man, how did that go down? Explain it to people, the Texas on 3 fans, man.
Y'all know we got the group chat. And shout out to the group chat. Y'all in the comments swarming, man. But, most people, we treat the group chat like it's exclusive. But it's not necessarily exclusive. It's a few simple rules. You ask to be in it. You are present in it. And it's no negativity, absolutely no negativity on game day. So when the game's going on, I don't want to hear nothing negative when something transpires during the game. So shout out to Andrew. Andrew has a little relationship with Stevie Nelson. He said, hey man, is it okay if I add him? Fine. We added Stevie. Stevie was in there. He was engaging with everybody. He was talking. We went on his live stream of his podcast. We supported him. He went on to AD's platform. He came in some spaces. We did what we supposed to do. We got a lick and we shared it. I shared the lick with my bros. I done got him on this motherfucker.
Man, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, I was thinking when I was listening, I was like, man, I was seeing in the future, but
I would have.
When I heard what I heard, I say, oh, damn, did he kick?
At him. Yeah. But also,
what did he do?
He. I think that space got so much traction that directly when we finished it, because we was messing with Steve about, coming back out of retirement and playing and stuff. So when that space ended, probably like within 10 minutes, it was some news publication out of Detroit that says Steve Nelson has interest in the Detroit Lions. And from there, I think that he started getting some calls, not saying that the group chat got him a job. Maybe we did, and I need my percentage. But I'm saying that he did his work. I think he fired his agent he had said on the space he had fired Mulugeta, who's the most powerful agent, some time ago, that he was representing himself. But shortly thereafter that, he went back to his long-time agent, and he got the work out. So he got the job. And I told him, some of the guys would comment at him, because it was like, hey, the Chiefs are going to be playing him, And Steve kind of had an attitude about one of the guys, David, saying that Nico will cook him. And I co-signed. I was like, Nico will cook you. I hope you play. You've been sitting at the house for a year. I hope you play, and I hope you got to cover Nico every play because I ain't going to put 350 on you. So it ain't no love lost. I mean, bro, if you against my team,
right?
It is what it is. Yeah. So the minute he signed with KC, his ass was out. He ain't no fucking Texan no more.
Okay. Oh, so he actually signed with KC.
Yeah, he signed to their practice squad. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. When he got signed, he was out of there.
Oh no, that's real.
Yeah,
Y'all standing on business in that group chat.
I don't have no. I do got some favorites in the group chat, man. Shout out to Big John. Wherever you at, John. It's time for you to come on home, man. I told him earlier, it's time for you to come on home, man. And if y'all don't know who John is my racist. He's a cop now. He's a cop, but he's my racist friend.
RoboCop.
And he's wayward. He's wayward out there right now, man. So we're gonna try to bring him back to the group chat here, man. But I don't have no
racist
favorites.
police officer.
Yeah, I don't really have no favorites in the group chat, man. But when people not, and I don't want to say rules, but when people if people not doing what I'm asking, like saying what we need to do, they're gonna attack me for. They're gonna call me out. They're gonna be like, Barry, you letting this one do that, Barry. So if I'm getting on my everyday people who support me, why would I let Steve slide? I don't give a damn about Steve. Now, some of these boys wasn't there acting crazy. It was some crazy behavior going on when Steve got in the group chat. It was some crazy. It was some crazy behavior going on, dog.
When I seen Steven, I was just going back out.
It was some crazy.
I put that bitch on snooze.
I was embarrassed by some of these men, not the women. I was embarrassed by the niggas. I was embarrassed by some of these.
Oh my god! I mean, they were like,
it was a lot of pause activity.
A lot of pause activity, bro.
A lot of times, man, you're talking to a guy that you watch for 3 or 4 years with the Texans, and a lot of people have not come in contact with professional athletes. So a lot of times, a few people is not starstruck.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna say, like, when I walked in the house and I seen your post on the wall, I'm like, bro, I jammed your shit. Like, I was kind of starstruck. Like, bro, I jammed your shit.
I was in here acting like y'all was acting about Stevie Nelson before the camera.
Look. First and foremost, let me say this, man. I appreciate anybody that listened to that album, bro, because we only put out that one album with Rap Alive. We did FWC. Did you get a chance to check out FWC, the Organized Crime? Yeah. That was the second album that I did with Rap Alive. But I tell people, as a matter of fact, the reason why I'm even speaking on it, because I don't even think I've said it on this show before, and it's probably the 57th episode. I put the post in the back because sometimes I know people may recognize it, but y'all, I go by Frank Nitty now, but a lot of people do remember me as Mr. Slim from the Fifth Ward Juveniles back like in 1995. I put out a cassette tape, and I used to be on MTV and BT and all this old kind of stuff, man. And I'm a real humble dude, so I really be hating to say it, but it do feel good though whenever somebody does recognize that and remember that shit, because like, bro, we put a lot of work into that. Did we get a lot of money for that? Hell no. But that's another story. If y'all ask some questions, I ain't gonna back down from answering them neither. But
but just going back to the a lot of guys that came in that have not spoken with quote unquote celebrities,
they were kind of starstruck a little bit,
and I think
they were acting out of character.
But here's another thing too, that we showed him love. Like, we've showed people have came into the spaces some love. But if your ass just got kind of off kilter, we came with the heat and they jumped off. I'm talking about people that's on, like, that was on radio stations, that was hosting shows, that write articles, and people came in and they couldn't handle the heat, because we'll be cool with you, but don't come in like we just just bow down to you.
Exactly. That's one thing I like about the spaces too. Y'all be holding it down. Like,
what's so crazy about it? With like when I got on there, and Steve was like, "Yeah, man, I was talking to Barrett earlier, so he let me know that they was chopping it up earlier before they got on spaces." But
he probably got his personal phone number.
If you go to Kansas City, and I come back at you and say, "Hey, I hope we just destroy your ass," you got to understand that Barrett is almost 10 years older than him. So he's kind of like mentally is probably not on that same level. Like me and Barrett have had words. Like when I first got on spaces, me and Barrett have had words But one thing I've always respected about him is I'm 13 years older than him.
Mhm.
But the next day we came on the Spaces. Whatever happened the day before,
Mhm.
it didn't carry on to the next day.
I thought it didn't carry on to the next day. I'm here to get even tonight. What you talking about?
I didn't say he saying some shit for tonight, man.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all can see that?
There you go. There you go, man.
Bury the nigga eyes.
Man, I've been maced before by better people.
God damn.
Hey, that mace ain't no
That's
joke, bro.
another story.
Wow, man.
I've been maced by a family member.
Yeah, that mace ain't no punk, man. I would just say that.
Nah, bro,
That shout out to anybody who been
Shout out to my
maced.
mama,
That
bro.
shit.
Damn.
Put it like this: whenever I watch a video and see somebody else get sprayed with mace, I feel them. I be like, damn, bro, that shit finna fuck you up, bro.
We used to be at Gucci's,
Uh-huh.
and they were shutting
Nah,
down
they
the club.
finna start the old
And
head
them
rundown
laws
now.
come up there and say,
Oh,
"Leave."
here, right.
And they start spraying that mace in the air, but everybody get the caution and stuff. Like,
Gucci's was on the stage, right? Yeah. That's when they turned it right before Charlemagne.
Homestead
yeah,
in Little York.
it was Gucci's.
Do you know Charlemagne was the first place we performed at? Is the Fifth Ward Juveniles. The first. I had on flip flops, bro.
Go back Tuesday.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, Charlemagne used to be it, bro.
Yeah.
He remember Chocolate Town. He just trying to act like he don't know.
I ain't never been to no chocolate town, man. Only chocolate town I went to was some women was at school or something.
Now, what year was you at Smiley? What year was you there?
2003.
Damn, yeah, you a young cat, bro.
Man, I'm not old like you boys, man.
Damn,
I'm just
bro.
mature.
Hey, you don't fooled us.
Yeah,
No.
that Palladium, that Chocolate Town.
Yeah, see, I know about all those spots because I was too young to be in them spots.
Right.
The club owners used to talk noise every time they was trying to bring us in, but they, we had that power back then. They was like, yeah, they
That was probably one of your power brothers.
Y'all pulled up, you pulled out, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it was some crazy.
Y'all pulled up,
Y'all tune in to the Frankenstein Allcast podcast. If y'all down, man, I would love to have y'all boys come on that podcast too. And this is where we talk about every and anything, bro. Because I done heard y'all on the Spaces going off on some other stuff too, other than sports, and I enjoy it. I stay there. I be actually staying there listening, bro, man. Y'all be on some interesting stuff, man. But I will go to the bull ring right quick. And I want to give a shout out, man, to Houston Stresses, man. I ain't seen him in the bull ring tonight, man. But my boy normally checking us out. But shout out to my guy, man.
My guy earlier today.
AD say story time with Killer Cal. Okay.
Goddamn right.
Hey, it's past that boy bedtime.
Let me see. Brandon say Dolphins fans are so devastated. They are on stream talking about skunks being beautiful and whether the platypus are real. I think we broke their brains. They gone full McDaniel.
You think McDaniel's coming back next year, man?
Who?
McDaniel's coming back next year?
If he don't, welcome to Houston.
Yeah, I would love to have him here.
This is gonna be his third year, like complete third year. I don't think they're getting better. So
Nah, they've already reached their ceiling.
yeah.
Hey, look.
Some guys
Hey, AD say, I just realized Cal came because he thought Barrett was gonna bring pupusas.
God damn.
Damn.
God damn. Hey, that's a group chat. Hey,
I don't know if Cal agreed.
Who eat them pupusas like this?
Cal?
Y'all done talked about that on the group chat
Hey,
before, bro?
Rico's still waiting on you, dog.
Rico.
Rico's still waiting on you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rico.
Man,
Gay
him,
Rico.
him and Big John, they waiting, man.
Shout out to Gay Rico.
The boy say gay Rico, man.
Nah, you gotta get in space, bro. Man, shit be going on, bro.
Hey, shout out to E. I think if I'm saying it right, it's Ev.
RYN.
Oh, she went to Smiley.
EYV.
Yeah, she went to Smiley.
Yeah, shout out to another alumni.
Yeah, Brandon,
she went to
man.
Smiley.
Yeah, Brandon
She was a golden eagle.
Erlen Fisher.
That's RYN.
We got Swan Lake, Libra.
That's Swan. That's Swan. Hey, Swan.
Who was that? Swan. Hey, Swan.
Yeah, Bobby, he say Bobby got. I mean, is that's Miss Swan?
Erlen was in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bobby got to get the fuck off my team now.
I see Larry Patton in there. Larry, what's up, Larry?
GP.
I see Alexis. I see that.
Shout out to her. Who the girl with the eye?
Why y'all only shouting out the women? Why y'all on this?
I said Mr.
Not you. I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Not you either.
What's her name? Erlen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I call her eyes. That's eyes, man.
You call her eyes.
Yeah, you gotta see eyes.
Who you talking? Oh,
So
yeah.
this boy done been zooming in on profile pics.
No, that's that was the whole topic one day. I didn't realize she was in there.
I remember that topic.
Here you go. Allegations.
There you go. The allegations out there. Shout out
But
to
hey, if y'all got
Don't
if
do
y'all got any straight up, if
Shout
y'all
out
got
to-
any
don't do it.
questions, if y'all got any questions, put them in.
Name.
Put them in right now, and I'm gonna ask the questions. Swan Lake Libra just said, "Where's the Walmart wing?"
Oh man, we got
Who
Chicken
said
Plus
that?
instead.
He said Chicken Plus wasn't good. Now y'all
Chicken
know.
Plus-
If
I
y'all
grew up
faithful
on
to
Chicken
this show,
Plus.
y'all know I talk about how good Chicken Plus
But
is, bro.
you not like I've been on Chicken Plus since the 90s. So it's not the same. To go over there today and like I posted it on my Instagram that I was at Chicken Plus, man. So people was like, hey, how was it? Because man, last time I went, it was weak. So I confirmed it, you know. Shit, I got a damn large mix right here. I ain't tapped it all. That's how bad it is. I just gotta sit here. I ain't tapped.
that mug got to be sweet.
You gotta know what that large mix means.
What's
So.
the one on around what?
AD said,
only
"Did
one,
Patton
man.
zoom in on
It's only
Carrington?"
one, big dog.
I only know. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he said
He's
that.
outside holding it, you know.
He said, "Did Patton zoom in on Carrington?" That's
I'm
what
not.
AD
I'm
said.
not.
Okay, hold on.
I know the
Who said
allegations been dismissed.
Who said that?
You know who
No,
said
that's
it.
right.
Oh, okay.
AD?
AD.
You know who said it.
First of all, AD, fuck you. First of all. Second of all, we had a whole conversation in the group chat one day about her eyes. I was like, who y'all talking about the eyes? And I went to the profile. I said, oh, that's her.
Oh, you did that weird
So it
shit,
did
bro.
zoom in.
Oh, my God.
She
That's
got
that
them
weird-
gray eyes.
I mean, you know, she got them John.
You know, you can pay for them eyes
eyes
now, man. You can pay for those eyes now. And I
I
heard,
don't know if she paid for them, but
and I heard that you go blind too after a little while too.
Y'all making Irwin uncomfortable.
oh, here we go.
Oh no, she didn't pay for them eyes though.
No, them eyes ain't paid for.
Okay. No, she good. Then. It's the ones that you
This
can go.
lawsuit not gonna be on the group chat. This lawsuit gonna be on the Texans on 3.
God,
Hey,
They
was,
need to handle this one. We got too
I'm
much
sorry.
paperwork
Did
on us right
Sarah
now.
and Sarah check in?
Yeah.
man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she been
Shout out.
she been putting out some nice content too, man. I
Sarah with
follow
the
her.
H.
Yeah, Sarah, what
I
an
was
age.
Hey, was XO on here?
Nah,
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
seen
XO on the beat.
I haven't seen EXO on there. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody showing support to their platform, showing support for
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the Texas community, bro. They everybody show love, man. It's gonna be an extravaganza Saturday, man, because we all like it's like gonna be this mega, like I don't know who account is gonna be on, but whoever started, everybody is gonna stream it to their platform too. And
y'all going to the party?
oh yeah, we in the
Okay.
house. We in the house, bro. It's going down. I
might
can't
pull
wait.
up to the after party if y'all have one. But I gotta be disciplined and white. Chrome, you going? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Cal going to KC.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about right there, man.
Cal might show up.
No, Cal ain't gonna show up nowhere.
You gonna stay at the house too?
Yeah, Cal got a bedtime, bro.
That's the game at 12 o'clock, bro.
Oh no, I'm gonna be at my homeboy out in
God
South
damn.
Park, man.
South Park.
Cal got a
Make
big
sure you
game.
put up to the Tim and Shane on the K, man.
Yeah, my homeboy
Oh,
at
man.
South Park. Shout out to Water.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
I mean, I
what's
might
up,
pull
man.
up to
But
the
like,
after party, man, the victory party.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be up there all day, especially after the game, man. We might, I know we're gonna turn up and stuff, especially after a good victory and stuff like that. I think we're gonna put the NFL on notice by smashing the Chiefs, man, and I think that's pretty much what we can expect. And then it'll be on to the Ravens, but hey, let's handle what's in front of us first. We'll handle these Chiefs. We'll handle Steven Nelson since he don't went back because this will be his second time playing for them, right? Yeah, this is his second time going over there. But yeah, he may try to, but I would want him to be out there. Please put Steven Nelson on the field.
I want him out there. If you want to play,
He ain't gonna be out.
go out there and get baptized.
But you know what, man? One of these two games, we gonna have to see like an embarrassment. Like we gotta, we have to make a statement. Like you said, making a statement against KC. It's gonna have to be KC or Baltimore. You know, we have to do something
Shit, why not both?
that's going to make
That's what I'm saying.
the league say, hey, man, we've been looking over these Texans. They've been talking about the Pittsburgh.
They don't keep looking over us though, because that's how you sneak in and win.
Yeah,
like,
but you know what though? But we won our division. Like we've done what we were supposed to do. You know, we 9-5 with 3 games left. So we've done what we were supposed to do with 3 games left. Now it's by getting everything else together. Now we just need one of those statement games, and it's not like it's really important. But I just need one of those games that we come out and just like you looking like even when we played against Detroit, like we had 5 interceptions and we lost the game.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine if we won that game? What would have been said? Like
we arrived.
You looking at these games that we lost. Like the Texans this year have had so many signature games throughout the history of what we've been able to put together. Like we've had like some great games coming out on the losing end. Can you imagine if we just go and just say like we beat? I'm not gonna even put a score on it, but we just just dog walk Kansas City, Baltimore. What they're gonna be saying?
You know what I like to tell myself in my imaginary world? I like to tell myself that. And I'm talking about this. This may sound extensive, but it's true. I like now. You know, Bobby Slowick comes from a pro football. He worked for PF. For a while. He's really into analytics and stuff like that, right? So I like to imagine that. You know, this year, Bobby has been running an offense that he's been setting the league up. He been saving a special offense just for the playoffs. Or when we play these good teams down the stretch and what we're going by. I think, and this is just what I like to think. I'm like, man, Bobby has been, hey, I'm not going to put these plays on tape because y'all see these plays on tape. Y'all going to be ready for when we drop this bomb on y'all as we make this Super Bowl run. I'm just hoping that he got some shit, man, that he been holding all year, that he been setting the league up and learning like, you know what, if we do this, then, they're going to get these analytics. They're going to start thinking that this is what our tendencies are and this is what we look for. And then we just flip that shit on them. I'm just like, what's the name said on Vampire Brooklyn? Flip-flopping and shit. I hope that shit just get the flip-flopping.
Back to 72, 73.
That's true.
What the fuck a flip-flopping?
I don't know how the award ceremony is, but give him an Emmy, an Oscar, a Tony, or whatever. If he pulling that out, and we, like I said, 30 points a game.
It'll be unorthodox, but I hope he do it, bro. I'm telling you, it'll be unorthodox.
Cal out here is he's treading a dangerous line, giving them everything, pulling it out.
Pause, God.
No, I'm just saying, like he's a hell of an actor. If he can pull this out, like give him an award.
You see how he accentuating that too.
What kind of actor?
Cal a bad actor. Yeah.
But no, for real. That's something to think about. And if he do that, y'all have to say, man, Frank Nitti was a genius, man. I can't believe he said that and he came up with that, man. But look, y'all heard it here first.
But before Frank said it, you heard it on the group chat.
Exactly.
Barrett said, what if we spent the bye week working on KC instead of the Miami Dolphins? D'Amico knew his defense could win that game, and you let Bobby get a head start on planning for KC because you felt like you should have felt confident you could beat the Dolphins.
Yeah,
the test is KC, Baltimore. So
Dolphins a better team than Titans.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they are.
So I didn't automatically think we was gonna beat the Dolphins.
I'm not saying you can't.
I knew it was gonna be
this team. We can't automatically say we're gonna beat anybody. But I will say that
historically we beat the Dolphins.
I don't know. Dolphins done handled us like a 50-point loss before.
That one time. But historically, after the Sunday, we're now 9-3 against them.
Yeah, 9-3 against them.
Okay, I didn't know that.
They beat us twice. They beat us Levy. They beat us.
The last time they smoked us though, that's what that's when the Texans used to do this thing. It used to be crazy. The Texans, anytime somebody who had a big game against the Texans signed them like a motherfucker.
That's when they put 50 on the small.
Yeah. Thing there said, I had to sign him because
he went 97 yards.
Yeah, he went 97 yards on him. I just seen the back of his jersey. I had to sign him. I'm like,
bro, we were signing anybody who had a big game against us, and they kind of did.
No, Lamar was a solid back. Lamar probably
I liked him.
Top 3-4 back in Texans history.
Hold on, I got to think about that one. What you got? Dominique Davis.
Lamar better than Dominique.
I put.
Was he better than Slayton?
I put
Lamar better than Slayton.
No, he wasn't better than Slayton.
He better than Slayton. Dominique better than Slayton.
Rookie year, Slayton.
Nah, Slayton was better than
Slayton had one good year.
Slayton wasn't better than Dominique, man.
Slayton had one good year, bro. That rookie year.
One good year.
I mean, but that 1 year compared to any year that boy done had, I went
toted that rock for several seasons. Very, very solid.
As of right now, Foster, Lamar, and just because he's showing the fuck out right now.
Joe Mixon.
Nah, get Joe too. Shit.
Yeah, Joe. I say Joe 3 for right now.
So you say that's the top 3 in Texans history?
I mean, you might could put Carlos Hyde over Lamar with the one season. You know, you might can. But Lamar wasn't spectacular, but he was solid. We just got shitty running back.
No, for real.
That's why he's so high. The running back history is bad.
What about Alfred Blue? He hold a record for something about running backs. Most carries in the game.
He got the most carries by
most carries in the game.
He
got the most carries in the game.
Got the most carries by dark skin running back.
Bro ran about 44 times for
not 44.
I want to say.
Nah, he broke. That's the record. I think it is 44.
Bill O'Brien a damn fool. Hire him and fire him again.
No, Bill O'Brien was.
I don't recall him getting that man about 40 times a game, man.
Well, they told Bill O'Brien. They say you suck. That nigga say fuck you.
He got the record though.
What's his name? Hit 4,000 yards. Ron Dane hit him 4,000.
Oh yeah, that Run Dane year was crazy. Every time he got open, I was like, "Hold up, boy! Y'all letting that boy do that?" Yeah, it was surprising. Like I was not expecting Run Dane to do what he did. But they let you know that zone run scheme, like anybody. Reuben Drones. When I seen Reuben Drones run for 1,000 yards, I said, "Hold up, man! This is easy. This got to be a hell of a." Hey, that'd be that long day sometime. Pause. But man, anything? Hold on, let me see. Make sure everybody asks the question. Mahomes' ankle will be the excuse they'll play it down.
I don't want to hear none of this.
We ain't good enough to get cute on game planning. Yeah, I agree with that, but I ain't gonna lie, man. You got some diabolical people out here, especially in 2024. You got people just doing different things that has not been done ever. It's like it's unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be surprised, man, if Bobby took that approach. I even thought that week 1 of the season, I was like, man, if the league is based on people getting tape on team plays and stuff like that, what if you just kept your team was good enough to still try to win with what you were running, but you switched that shit up? Like, it's got to happen. Because other than that, bro, if that don't happen and we go into the playoffs with the same offense that we got, bro, it's a flip of the coin on whether or not we win or not, unless the defense is going to just turn into the 2000 Ravens and just, flat out take us there and like CJ beat Trent Dilfer for a year.
Yeah, Black Dilfer.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a premium Dilfer if you think about it. Like he's a way better than actually what Dilfer was. But if that's what we have to turn into, but one thing about that 2000 Ravens team is that they had a running back that rushed for 1,000 yards. I mean, not 1,000 yards, almost 2,000 yards that year, right?
Who was that?
Was that Jamal?
Smith, right? His last name was Smith, right?
No, Ravens. No, that was man, who was that back?
His last name was Smith.
Jamal.
I don't think that was Jamal Lewis, though.
That wasn't Jamal Lewis?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think Jamal Lewis was a kick returner.
No, Jamal
Lewis is running back.
Oh, that's who it is then. That's who it was. It's Jamal Lewis. That's who it was.
Jamal Lewis ran for almost 2,000.
And see, do we have a run game like that, man? So that means y'all want to see what's the name back out there.
But see,
would they be smart enough to do that though? With like I thought about that too. Because people say when it comes to Kenyon Green, he's a better run blocker than he is a pass blocker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm leaving Titus out there right now.
But you also have to go back and look at when Flacco won. Ravens had that, the Ray Lewis, Saragusa, Ed Reed, and Flacco in the playoffs run. I think he was 11.
Man, Saragusa didn't play with no damn Flacco.
He played with Flacco? Okay. Say, can you pause your mic when you correct your name? But anyway, Flacco was 11 touchdowns and no interceptions, man. He was 11 touchdowns and no interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we need CJ to have that type of run. And Flacco was a guy that came in that wasn't. He was just he
turned up in the playoffs.
He turned up in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's all you need.
He was average during the year, but that year they won the Super Bowl. It was like he just took this leap, almost like what your boy did in Philly.
Nah, Jamal Lewis had
when Philly won, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now, y'all. Who's the quarterback when Philly won?
Jamal Lewis almost ran for 2,000 yards in the season.
Yeah, that year.
That year. It ain't talking about that year. That's what I say. I thought he hit it. Yeah, he ran for that.
It wasn't the year they won the Super Bowl?
Nah.
I'm talking about Super Bowl year.
What he ran on the Super Bowl year?
13, I'm looking at it.
1,300?
He was a rookie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1364.
Where's Joe at right now?
Who?
Joe Mixon. Because what I'm trying to compare is, do y'all think we got? Do we have that type of run game? Do we have that type of run game to go like that in the playoffs? Because it's going, bro. We're gonna go up against some nice defensive fronts, and
13 games too.
we be getting shut down sometime, bro. I'm Texas fan to the heart, but I'm telling y'all what I see. This is what our running game consists of right now. Joe Mixon trying to hit the middle, pause, and trying to get as much as he can, or trying to break that, do that run where he go hop to the outside. That's our run. That's our run game right now. That's it. Tell me what else is it? That's what it is. So with that right there, how far do y'all believe they can take us?
You can't be trying to count on Joe Mixon when you're a Super Bowl. That's what you.
Do we have that type of run game? Because you got it. We got the defense
to run you when you're a champion. It's the defense.
I know, but you still got to have that run game though.
You don't. You just need your offense to make enough plays, and they can make enough plays to win your game with this type of defense.
Offense is better than their offense.
Yeah, we don't have to try to have like what running game Kansas City didn't have.
Or any time that
he make time
Tom Brady was out there, and you got James White, and you just
build us a piece against us.
Running back by committee.
Yeah, all we need to do is
that's what it was. They really didn't have a run game.
You get the short fields, you get turnovers.
I'm with putting the ball in CJ hand. I'm with that. I'm
not saying put it in CJ hands. I'm just saying let your defense play field position. Let your defense create turnovers. I mean, we lead the league in creating turnovers, I believe. So
yeah. Number 2 in interceptions.
Get your sacks, play field possession, kick your field goals when they're available, and you get short fields, you got to score touchdowns. That's just simple, man. I mean, we all, like I say earlier, about week 8, 9, I gave up the fantasy of thinking it's supposed to be some fantastic offense. It just was.
That's about around the time that I did it.
Be real and just say, hey, can we get it done when we need to get it done? And that's where I'm at with it.
Yep, that's the truth. I totally agree, concur 100% because, like, that's when we in the beginning of the show, bro. We was talking cash shit at the beginning of the season. We was talking about, bro, how this going to be a top 5 defense, top 5 offense. It's over with. Like we had Diggs. It was crazy. We just was like, yo, it's over with. And by like you say, week 7, week 8, it's like, hey man, that's not what we are. It's in this Bobby fault. I know we keep going back to that, but that's just not what we are right now. Maybe we'll see what we are this year, but hey, we got to go with what we got right now, and that's what it is. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, how we can't identify as a running team going into the playoffs. We just a team that, bro. Because we not a running team. We can't run the ball sometime, bro. Like,
didn't he say earlier we second? I mean, we doing something. We second in the league in time of possession.
Right, you don't putting the ball in CJ hands.
You don't control it by passing the ball.
But I can say this: when Cincinnati went to the Super Bowl, Joe Mixon, his career high is 1205. He's at 910, and we have 3 games left.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing like we've seen Joe Mixon. Like Joe Mixon was on a pace to have a career high at everything that he did. So my thing is, and I agree with what both of y'all are saying, we can win it off of defense, and I also think that we can win it off of, if you have a running attack that you are sure that a guy can get 4.3, 4.4 yards a carry.
I agree.
The thing about with Motor Singletary last year, that he can pop one for 30, but the next 10 rushes, it's going to be 1 yard, 2 yard, 1 yard, 2 yard, 3 yard. Like, you need somebody that's going to be able to move the crowd. And
that wasn't him.
Yeah. And Chrome just pointed out earlier, like, we're number 2 in time of possession this year?
31.
Yeah.
31 minutes.
Yeah. So that means that we take care of the ball. We don't turn over the ball on offense. We take care of the ball on offense, and you still have to have a consistent running game and have a defense. Like, I think we have like 25 turnovers. Like, I think we like number 2 in the league as far as getting turnovers.
Top 5. I know that.
So when you put all of that into a 4-game span, you have to be able to run the ball. CJ don't turn over the ball, and the defense making plays on defense. I know that shit sounds so.
Where's the damn period at, man? God damn.
It was a comma. It was a comma, bro. It was a comma.
This motherfucker worse than a pastor on a Sunday.
No, then it's always somebody in the crowd say, "Take your time." You be like, "Hey, man, shut up! Don't not tell that man take his time, bro. I'm about to go. Hey, I'm about to go. That's when you got to get up and go."
Anyway, man, like,
There you go. He's gonna start back up.
You just want that guy to, you just want to, like he said, Barrett was saying earlier, Mixon carrying the ball 20, 25 times a game at 4.2, 4.5 a carry. CJ don't turn over the ball. We're gonna win the damn game. AD probably said something, right?
Yeah, look, he did.
I ain't even have to look at the screen, bro.
Look, Willie said, "Take your time."
No.
Shut up. Chill.
No. It's
AD say, "Laughing my ass off." Told y'all.
it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Y'all gonna be there
Turn the goddamn Cinderella.
Hey,
all right?
But now, look, man. Right now, like I say, man, I know how y'all get down on the group chat. We got the group chat in the building. So really, like, the flow is y'all. Like this, bro. Anything you want to say or bring to the bro, I'm. You know what I'm saying?
He just told me I don't talk too much. So, Dr. Corey Barrett, go ahead and speak, bro. Go ahead. We gonna listen.
No, man, it was a good time, man. I appreciate coming on, talking ball. I like talking ball. I love talking ball. Had a good time, man. Shit, I mean, I'm just excited about Saturday. I'm looking forward to the boys.
Did that on here, but on the actual streaming and do it.
You gonna see them 2 real soon.
You said ball with Jamal.
Talking ball with Jamal. That's
Ball
another
with
one.
Jamal,
That's
man.
another one of my spinoffs.
Pause, man.
Hey, man.
Trademark that. Spit talking ball with Jamal. He under my umbrella. So
That boy got the umbrella.
whatever,
Hey, I'm
whatever
telling
deal he got coming,
Umbrella.
I got a percentage.
Hey, man, we get a little something, but
Hey, I just want a little something. Want a little something.
Now, I just want to say this though, man. We really do appreciate y'all coming through, and man, anytime y'all want to come through, man, we are open platform for y'all, man. We really appreciate what y'all bring to the Texas community, and it's always entertaining, bro. Like I said, I done been, I love listening to talk radio. Like I've been listening to talk radio for probably over 20 years, and I started with Walton and Johnson, bro. Like Walton and Johnson, y'all remember them?
Bro, I got you.
Walton, they kind of was
I've been
racist,
listening to
but
talk radio since 1991.
God,
Yeah, it's like it's a crazy thing.
they
I got
know
into it
right
because
now.
I do music so much, right? To where like I would get in the car, I ain't want to hear music. It's like, and so I got into listening to talk radio, and bro, I got hooked on it, and it's just something that I always did. So whenever I listen to y'all spaces, bro, y'all stuff be entertaining. I'm only at least 30 minutes if I tune in, it's never a jump in and jump out. If y'all seen the other day, and I don't even know if y'all peeped it, but I actually came in with the Texans on 3 count. I was actually in there. I said, man, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just gonna go in here. Y'all ain't asking me no question or nothing though, but I was chilling down there, just laying low, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of hoping y'all ain't roast me for not being on there as much as I should be, but I'm definitely gonna start coming on there a lot more, bro. And I really want to invite y'all to be able to come on the FOP, man, the Frankenstein Oddcast podcast, because we got a big following over there. Where's 1,400 subscribers, and it's still growing. But I used to have some hosts on there with me, and we kind of, you know what I'm saying, had cultural differences. And so I had kind of chilled with it for a while, but I want to build that back up, man. And you know, we could talk more about that if y'all interested in coming on and doing that, bro, because that's a nice little something, man, that, you know, that can, like, because bro, right now it's some crazy stuff going on. And I'm gonna touch on it real quick, y'all, and just see what y'all think about it. But about the aliens, bro, do y'all really believe that we about to see something happen that we've been sitting around here waiting for all this time to see? Or is this some kind of hoax that we've been like, that we see happen all the time too?
I mean, Trump kind of hit on it today.
What did he say?
He gave a press conference where he said the government knows what's happening. They just don't want to tell you. That was a press conference that he did today. They know what's happening with those quote unquote drones.
I missed all of it.
Yeah, I saw it like probably about 6 o'clock this afternoon. He said the government knows what's going on with the drones. They just don't want to say.
Because was it something going on in New York City?
That's crazy.
That they had a whole bunch of drones or something like that was going on. I didn't.
Yeah, it's like people saying they like alien. They not from around. And at first they were saying they not American. They, you know, it's not from a foreign country, that they from another planet. That's what they telling us, bro. And I'm like, bro, we got Trump getting ready to go back in office, and you got this going on, bro. Like, man, Project 25. Like, what?
Ball with Jamal.
Yeah.
Talking ball with Jamal. Pause. Make sure you put that pause. But anyway, y'all, man, we've had a constant 90-something people in here, man, and I want to appreciate. Let me give y'all a hand, because y'all roll with us the whole show, man. Normally you see the line kind of dip, y'all kind of come in, leave out, but y'all actually roll with us the whole show, and we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, like, whatever you got to do, or whatever platform you watching this from. Y'all either watching this from Twitter or y'all watching this from YouTube. So if it's on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If it's on Twitter, make sure you follow. And either way, man, share this video, man. Get it out to other Texas fans like yourself. We growing this platform organically, you know what I'm saying? We ain't buying views or nothing like that. All of this is real Texans fans, and I think we had probably over 200 subscribers. We thank y'all for that, man.
Up there, man.
Yeah, man, we're gonna keep on going up, man, and we appreciate y'all. And hey, man, until the Texans stop, we ain't gonna stop. So
I appreciate you, like, once again, for having us on, man. You know, Chrome in the house, Patton in the house, my boy, my son over there, he's, you know, but man, just thank you, man. And
yeah, ain't no bro was that young.
I've been brainstorming, man, and I got some ideas that I want to put out there.
Hey, this ain't your show, all right? Goddamn.
Oh no, bro! Look, I'm with it. I
want to pitch an idea right quick.
I'm not gonna pitch no idea, but I want to be able to come here and see how this thing go down, man. And I like this, man. So, you know,
I appreciate that, Larry Payton. I was talking about Nick Foles earlier.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
I'm gonna shut it down because Barrett and I already said some crazy.
Go ahead and go ahead and put your idea out there.
Last word, Cal. He talking about last word, Cal.
He want to put talking killing with Cal.
Hey, man, Cal got an official show coming soon, man.
Y'all got a what?
A fishing show, man.
Oh, fishing show. That might be pretty dope.
Killing with Cal coming soon.
Patting the ball with Jamal. I'm telling you, it's going down.
Man, hey, keep pausing that. But anyway, y'all, we ain't gonna hold y'all much longer, man. Y'all stay down with us for 2 hours, man. That's big right there. Pause. But other than that, though, man, y'all know what it is. It's the Texans on 3, man. We got your boy Dr. Barrett. We had that boy Killer Cam in the building. They will be back, man. I know that for sure. And go Texans. Y'all know what it is. Shout out my guy Patton too, man. He already know what it is. It's love. All raised.
Jay Chrome over here, security.
Hey, shout out my boy Jay Chrome for real, man. They bought reconnaissance. He came to check out the spot. He made sure it was good. He hit him on the walkie-talkie and say, "Hey, go on here and pull up."
Hey, he pulled up. He said, "Hey, who was that? Who are you? I'm Chrome. Well, I park." I say, "Damn."
Yeah, well,
all right, man.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga say his name Chrome. I'm like, I'm
thinking
he about to pull up the Chrome for real. That nigga said name Chrome. Hold on.
Yeah, where I park at.
But man, appreciate y'all, bro. And man, hey, shout out, appreciate all of y'all. We ain't even gonna run the theme song tonight, man. We're just gonna close out the cast. I mean, close out the podcast like that, man. Like I said, y'all been here for 2 hours, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Texas on 3, we up out of here. Shout out to boy AD too.
I'll let everybody appreciate y'all, man. Patton already gone get in the car.